Hello, everyone. How y'all doing today? We got some amazing Killer Instinct here today. Always love seeing some Killer Instinct because I love how it's just been ramping up since here. You know, like we're getting a lot more Killer Instinct players. I love it every single time. Love seeing new people playing this game. Love seeing people playing this game in general. It's amazing, ain't it? It's, whew, man. But yeah, we got, well, how many? Got 20 man bracket? Yeah, pretty good one so far. Let's see, so I think. Yeah, I mean, who else is excited for Evo Online right now? Because,
And I'll say I am right now.
yeah.
I was taking a drink here for a second. I was like, okay, he's talking. I'm trying to drink. Crap.
Yeah.
But yeah, what's up, everybody? Cold Cuts on the mic. I'm excited to be back doing commentary for KI. Hoping some of you remember me from the days doing Very Yummies Combo Killers. It's been a long time, but we're gonna have a good bracket tonight. I see some names I recognize. I see a lot of new names, which for me at least is the most exciting thing about this. That we've got new names in the bracket. We've got some old blood coming back. If I wasn't doing commentary, I'd be in the bracket myself, but I feel like just talking tonight rather than just fighting, it's all good. We're gonna have a great bracket. We're gonna have let me try that again. We're gonna have a great bracket regardless tonight.
Oh yeah, we got a nice bracket here, and we got a lot, like you said, a lot of names I recognize, a lot of new names, and I love seeing a lot of new people playing this game because Evo's been bringing it some traction, and I'm
We've got the new KI. We've got the new KI documentary with Hold Back to Block. Which, if you guys haven't gone and seen that, by all means, don't watch it now because we got a tournament going on. But definitely, after stream's over, if you have not watched that documentary, you need to.
Yeah, it is fantastic. It is definitely worth a watch.
It's
just a lot of effort there.
Yeah, just especially for me, going back and listening to D. James Goddard talk about design and all the different decisions they came up with. He for me is probably the biggest influence amongst the KI team because I've actually got to meet him and talk to him a number of times, and he's just a really cool dude in general to talk to. So I love talking to James.
Yeah, I mean, I just love how the community's all coming together, especially we got the documentary, and we're growing the community here. Games popping off right now, and it's great. Just love watching it go up.
And it just goes to show you, if you play a game, if you love a game that much, you play it, people will come.
Yeah,
hands down. So,
yeah, it is a fantastic game. It is extremely fun to watch, as you will see very soon. It is.
Just waiting for our first match at the moment, folks. I know people are eager to see matches. I'm eager to talk KI and analyze and assess matches here, but just got to get one of the matches in the bracket here, so be patient.
Yeah. I remember when I was the first combo breaker I went to, the first game I actually sat down and watched was Killer Instinct. And I had never really, back then I never really knew much about it. And I spent a really long time just watching. I was just sitting there whoa, what is this? This is this is absolutely insane. This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. And I really want to know more about it. Because it was one of those things I didn't see that much at tournaments. And the introduction I had there at CB really got me going forward for it. And I've really been enjoying it ever since. And the community is great. Everything about it's just awesome. I love that it's coming back.
We've got probably one of the best resources out there with infills guides. We've got all kinds of YouTube videos going over tech, new and old. The game is also done for that record. I mean, it's all fully developed. There's going to be no future balance changes that at least we know about right now. So, yeah, it's a perfect time to jump in. Everything is pretty well balanced. There's a lot of good content here, and I think the game is still on sale in the Microsoft Store. I want to say it's still $10. I'm not 100% certain on that, but yeah, if you're looking to get in, now is definitely the time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, right now it is definitely a great time, and like you said, Infill Guide is basically the KI Bible. is it has everything you need. Like even to there's so much in it. I could not go through it. It is something you just need to see for yourself if you haven't seen it. It's ki.infill.net. Got everything.
Yep. And the cool thing is too, like if you happen to work a job where you just want to practice, especially like some of the harder stuff to practice, in my opinion, which is like breaking shadow linkers and such, you can actually practice that in browser. Check that.
Yeah, like you just tap along with it.
Yep.
It's insane. It's like you don't get amazing resources like this for just every game. And it is amazing to have something like that for a game like this. Because this game has a lot of intricacies in it, and this really does help a lot.
Yeah. And even then you can read about like some of the engine specific things. There's full character breakdowns, there's move breakdowns. The one thing you'll find a little bit of mention of is going to be things like little bit of frame data here and there, but the game also gives you frame data right off the bat if you just go looking for it. So there's certainly a lot of things to help you out, get you into things. And of course, it never hurts to just reach out to us in the community for, you know, help and support, especially if you're looking at, you know, just wanting to learn something. So that said, it looks like our first match is queued up and ready to go. We have Hoot Slash, player one side. And then we also have Pentington on the second player side. I didn't quite get to check the characters here real quick because I was actually looking away and trying to read the text here, but we'll be set here. So we're finally got a match underway.
Yeah.
These are both names that I personally don't recognize. I'm not sure if these are folks that maybe you know, Samadan, but...
Slash and Pentington, not people I usually know, but always good to see some different faces around, as I said.
I'm not sure. Okay, I don't think this is real because we're just having people standing around, but yeah. Maybe Thunder and Saberwolf match? Like, I can't tell. Is this real? This seems like a button. It feels like a button check.
This is way too slow for regular KI.
Yeah, this
it's not Sam Show.
Yeah, this does not seem. Yeah, this feels more like Sam Show right now.
Yeah. This is some really intense footsies we got going on here.
Yeah, this does not feel real. Bottom line.
There's something really surreal about seeing Saberwolf barely moving. Doesn't seem right.
But if this is indeed going to be the match that it looks like it will be, assuming we see some activity out of Blue Slash. It looks like they've got the side switch too, so that's yeah, we're going to see a rushdown versus grappler. I'm very curious to see how the Thunder is.
Yeah. I mean, Thunder's command grab is definitely something. That is honestly, I would say, one of the scariest things I've ever seen from a grab. Every time.
I mean, the animation looks good, it feels good, sounds good. Especially the Shadow version being a 0-frame startup. You're in range of that grab when it goes on. You're going to get grabbed and it's going to go. Especially because he can convert off. Yeah, I get the feeling that probably wasn't real. So.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably.
Oh, they picked the wrong stage. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That clarifies things quite a bit. Okay. All right. So hopefully this time we get everything right, get it all hammered out, get the bugs out. Hopefully we don't see KI Gold mode again.
KI Gold mode.
Kind of one of the more interesting moments that happened when I was commentating Fariyami's Combo Killers. There was a glitch where it zoomed in on, I think it was Aganos' model, and all you saw was like just a bunch of gold textures, and it was like, well, hey, KI Gold's confirmed. Great, here it is.
Nice. Here's a closer look at Aganos real quick.
Yeah, okay, so I'm pretty sure it looks okay. Now it looks like everything's on the right sides. Everything looks good. Okay, hopefully this is for real. We can actually talk match.
Yeah. This should be it.
All right. Yeah, now we're into this. They're moving. We're good. All right. Nice. Okay. All right. Nice cross up by Saberwolf. Oh, tried to go for the bluff a little early.
Ooh. They got the knockdown. Was he gonna do with it?
Not always the smartest decision going for like calling out panic breakers like that. It's especially like this early in the match. It's not something tactically I agree with, just because at this point in the match, you don't have a lot of information about what your opponent's going to do yet. It's like too risky, in my opinion, to try and make that call.
Got some pressure going on here.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, nice
another risky Shadow Linker break. Knockout. All right, what's he going to do with it? This should... No, not quite down. He blew out. Okay. Letting that potential damage just waste away at this point. Nice. Nice Shadow Leaping Slash, catching the backdash.
Nice.
Ooh. And again, he's just... Again, Pennington is just crazy. He wants the bluff so bad. You can feel it with how hard he's trying to get it.
Sliding under. Again.
Ooh, okay. Again, he's just too eager for the bluff. I'm not quite sure what he's thinking with that. Yep.
He's going all in.
Blue Slash making it hurt. What's the setup? Nice 50-50. Good blocks. Using the armor from Shadow Triple Axe to get through the pressure. I like it.
Locked out. That's going to be a lot of damage.
Nope, he blows out. He's going to lose his combo right there, but gets the reset anyway. He's in good place. Not sure I agree with the ender on that one, but all right. Nice catch with the Shadow Leaping Slash. Comeback can still happen.
Yep. Catch him in the air. Instinct.
And backdash behind. Yep. And Ultra. I like it.
Yep.
Called the rush perfectly.
It took a bit of a breather after getting knocked down there and just got them all with the call-outs.
Also, shout out tonight, since it's being brought up in chat, I can see. Shouts to Matt Chirino tonight, guys. Feel free to jump in. Everybody tonight gets a free 50-cent donation. You can use that to put that towards the pots for tonight's tournaments. Encourage you guys to all go do that just so we can raise up a good pot. And of course, if you want to chip in additional, well, you guys certainly can. But donation code right there is on the screen for you. You can click on the contribute button right there, and then that way you can jump in and throw in some money to the pot and make sure that folks are, well, we're building up as big a pot as we can, and we're donating towards Black Lives Matter tonight, if I'm not mistaken. So it's all going towards a good cause.
Yep. So make sure you use those links.
Yep. Go for your favorite game. I don't see a link for KI itself, but I'm pretty sure there is one. Like, wonder, can we get it, like, the actual, like, is there a KI link? I'm looking for it here. But anyway, match 2. Blue Slash is up.
Remember that these are all first of 3 matches. Because KI does usually go pretty fast.
It does. Old KI World Cup rules, it's always 3 out of 5.
Damage.
Ooh, all right, there's a very risky jump in there with the forward medium in the air.
Using the shadow ender, big damage. So beefy.
Love that overhead of Sig Rolls. That lockup, but way late in the combo, and he's just a hair slow on catching it out. Nice use of the instinct and throwing her up, but misses his Oki pressure. Nice anti-air.
Very nice.
Blue Slash looking really strong into this. Pennington's got to make some adjustments if he's going to make this work. Just challenging it outright against a Sig Roll. Are you nuts, my dude?
Crazy.
Oh.
Good.
Nice, all right.
There you go.
I was gonna say he better mind his KB meter this time. And again, went for the bluff. He's had no reason to try and bluff at this point. Blue Slash hasn't fallen for anything.
Yeah, he hasn't fallen for anything. He keeps going for it, though. I respect the commitment. But...
Nice. Triple Axe. Lockout. All right. Nice decision. Yep. Gets the cash out. Yeah. All right, what's next? Nice. Just command grabs. He's not enough, though. Needs a little more.
Got a pixel.
Nice.
Nice.
Good use of the Feral Dash to get behind him.
Doing a great job with the movement. Oh.
Early on the anti-air. That would have been a good decision otherwise. And just anti-air sealed it out.
He's very... Yeah, he's very... Pennington is very jump happy. Like, he is hopping all over the place.
And again, just... at least from what I can see, he's just too hungry for the counter breaker at this point. Like he's getting punished for every single time he's trying to bluff, and it's just ending up biting him for it. And it's not paying out. Like, he's got to just calm down at this point.
Yeah, like, he needs to take a little. And he's playing a Pharaoh Beast. I get it, but you gotta take a bit of a breather. You gotta roll back. You don't gotta go for the same thing. If it hasn't been working, you gotta choose something a little bit different because all of his like they're trying to do some mix. But a lot of it's not really working because he's going for pretty risky things that have not worked yet. And let's see if he actually adjusts to that. Because he really does be going all in, ride or die with that.
Yeah, I mean, as a Shadow Jago main myself, I mean, you can't always just rush in. If you're gonna rush in this game, you got to have a plan, because if you don't have a plan and you're rushing in and you're mashing buttons, KI is probably the worst game to do that because you will get blown up hard for that.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, back to Devil's Landing, game 3. Let's do it. There we go. Good catch on the whip. Nice break on the medium. Now we're starting to see some of what Hootslash is starting to look for. Nice. Tech throw.
Nice.
Challenging it again.
The X with that pressure up. Throw him.
Nice. Good use of shadow low ankle. Ankle slice. Good.
Be a good amount of damage here.
Yep.
This.
Not quite. Fell out a little bit, but I see the concept he was going for. And that's gonna be a very clean down right there.
Yeah.
And just like that, we're on the match point. Nice overhead. And again, he just went for one.
Yeah, he keeps going for it.
Nice, good tick throw. All right, what's for breakfast?
What's gonna happen?
Oh, he went for the tick throw, but he mistimed it. Good break.
Good call out there. For the reverse. Oh, and the
flip out. I love it.
Love it. Catch him sleep.
One of the cool mechanics in KI. A good answer to the shadow kind of right there. Just cross up triple axe. I like it.
Ooh, catches him there. Going with the instinct. Grab. Nice. Good damage here.
Puts himself in the corner though. That's not good.
Oh, it gets broken again. He hitting all his buttons. Calling him out there.
Oh, I was gonna say that was one of those where I couldn't quite tell if it was gonna work, but just like that, as I said, the 0-frame command grab. That's it.
Yep.
Scoops McGee.
Gotta love the scoops. Live and die by the scoop.
That's GG's to both. Hootslash moving on.
Like very strong with the Thunder pick as well. It's always great to see some Thunder. I love watching him. He's absolutely crazy. He was actually the first character I did see in this game. He's honestly, every time I see him, I'm like almost blown away. And I've been playing this game for a while. I'm still
like wow. For me, it was I saw it when they first unveiled it at E3, of course. So then it was just 3 characters you could pick from, which was Jago, Glacius, and Saberwolf. And I was watching. Oh god, it's like I'm tired and I'm trying to run off of caffeine and I can't even remember names right now. But no, it was the Creator Killer Instinct. God, why am I blanking on his name so hard? Like, it's been one of those weeks for me. It's like I want to sit back and think, but right now my brain is just mush from the whole week of work and just everything I do with my jobs. It's like, oh, you can commentate just fine. Your brain works enough for this. I'm thinking I'm finding out otherwise right now. That said, perfectly fine to take a loss at this point. All that's going to happen to Pennington right now is he's going to move on to loser side. So we may see him come back yet.
Yeah, that's definitely not another question. We have had some of the tournaments around here that we have had people who almost get powered up by getting sent to losers, and then just run right back up.
Yep.
So you never know. It might like reach like Shin Akuma levels of power going into losers and then going all the way up. You never know.
Yep. And now I think did my eyes just deceive me as far as who we're seeing in the bracket now? Like, are we seeing? Was that Wheels I saw? Yes, that is. Yep. That is the man, the myth, the legend in KI. One of the, in my opinion at least, best players of the game in the bracket tonight.
He is very, very, very good. Definitely a name to recognize if you've seen a good amount of KI.
Wheels, of course, known in far and wide amongst the greater FGC, I'd say, but primarily known for KI. Top 8 finalist at KI World Cup. He's a multi-top 8 finisher as well in a bunch of other tournaments. Like any bracket that Wheels enters in, you know he's going to be a threat.
Looks like, if my eyes were not deceiving me, we did have a Fulgor mirror there.
Yep, we do. Interesting choice by Wheels. I don't think I've ever seen him play Fulgor, truthfully. But going right in, nice setup, teleport, overhead. No conversion. All right, Blitz going in. Let's see what kind of challenges he can give the champ here. Nice. Okay, interesting. Trades. DPs. Again. Oh!
Oh my god.
Suboptimal punish. He could have gotten a big conversion off of that.
Oh, the DP. We're gonna rip with the shadow.
Nice. Look at confirmed. Ooh, there you go.
Nice.
Yeah, that's going to be down right there.
Yep.
And Wheels showing some weakness. All right. Nice neutral jump kick. I like it. Cross-ups. I like it.
Ooh.
That lockout's going to give a big amount of damage right here.
Yep.
And just like that, Wheels takes the round, takes it down right back.
Snapped his HP bar. This is a DP.
Nice call out. Good read.
More DPs. More DPs. Another breaker. Yeah.
And just the breaks on the manuals. This is getting nutty.
Yeah, for real.
Right,
Locked out. Gonna be a good amount of damage.
No meter though on Wheels' side. He's got.
Ultra.
Doesn't even need the meter. He just says, "Screw it, I'm going in." You're getting ultra.
Yeah. Just say it not. Just end it. Yeah. And he did lose that first health bar the second he did.
Yeah, which is
Yeah,
very
was...
impressive from Blitz to take a life bar off of Wheels.
Oh yeah.
And I mean,
For
it's
sure.
like I've never seen Wheels play Fulgor before, but you know, I should have known better than to have any kind of doubt in my mind after seeing that. Like it just took him a moment.
Yeah,
it just took a moment.
Yeah, I'd let the wheels start spinning.
Fair.
But I mean, yeah, we saw he lost that one health bar. I was like, all right, and just did his wheels thing.
This is what Wheels does. Unrelenting pressure just gets you into the corner, and then all of a sudden you've got to make a bunch of bad decisions very quick. That's kind of endgame KI at the highest of levels.
Yeah.
And already Blitz is yielding ground. That's not a decision you want to make against Wheels.
Ooh, the cross up there. Got a nice combo breaker there.
Just did not throw him in the corner. All right, cross up again.
Ooh, another light break there.
So far, Wheels has been 100% on all of those cross-ups. I'm not sure if Blitz realizes that that it can turn into a cross, or at least hasn't been able to block it yet. Nice break. Went for the bluff. He almost had it. Just barely missed time. And that's going to be down right there.
Yep.
Thrown down.
Looking very strong as usual.
Good shadow counter by Blitz.
Nice.
Get him a little bit. Nice! Fake cross up.
The save.
Okay. Reduce the DP. Get him off.
Take him out. Okay. Got the shadow. Grabbed. Corner.
Challenging you. I like to use the throw to challenge the overhead. That was risky, but it works.
Ooh.
Could have been so much more off that punish.
Yeah.
Nice. Shadow
Nice
blade
call
that. Challenge a projectile. I like it.
Very nice. DP. Just a bit of health left.
And there it is. Just took the touch to confirm into Ultra.
Yeah.
And just like that, we're done with the game too.
Yeah. Like I said, this game goes by very fast. There's a reason first to 3 is the normal for it. Because, this game,
you can have those games that just drag out. You can also have ones that just are over in a matter of seconds, as Wheels is so confidently demonstrating.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's definitely scary right now. He's got the mix-ups on point. He's gotten all the been going off. Yeah.
But going into game 3, looks like okay, they did keep themselves on the right sides, I believe here, so we're good. It's one of the things I don't like about KI's lobby when it automatically switches the winning player to the one-player side. But it's shoutouts to players being nice to each other and actually keeping things on the right sides.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. Going into game 3 on KI's version of Final Destination. Oh, just a whiff DP.
Nice.
Blitz is panicking right now.
Yeah. It's not the best thing to be in KI for sure.
The break of the heavy. Very risky.
Okay. Just the dash forward. Oh, nice conversion.
This immaculate spacing from Wheels. Just wait until he's just in range of the crouching medium.
Ooh. That was nasty. Love it. Got the projectile in front, him behind. Classic full gore.
Good use of the jab challenge. I like it. Oh!
Ooh.
Another Chicago punish. Just throws off the whip shadow counter.
Ooh. Ooh, nice break there.
And whip DP, but again, another suboptimal punish. And there we go, shadow counter. That's going to turn into something.
Yeah, that's going to do a good amount. Nope, gets the combo break. Standing up behind him. Doesn't convert much off of it. Gonna take a lot of damage here. He's going to have to guess for his life here.
Bro, all right, what's for breakfast? He's got a knockdown to work with. Nothing. Just waits for the overcommitment, and that's it. And he's going to pop off with the ultimate.
Ooh.
Yo, can we get an ultimate hype beam in here, please?
Oh, yeah. Love it.
This dude just got obliterated.
Yeah, Exodia. My goodness. Every time seriously, this game's like insanely hype. Every time I see it, it is crazy. Love the giant beam.
That's it. GG's to Wheels and to Blitz here. I'm sorry. Again, I'm blanking hard because I'm tired. But shout outs to both. Blitz, we'll hopefully see you later on the loser side. Wheels, congrats on moving on. And we wait for the next match.
Yeah. But one thing, of course, you gotta note about KI. It is one of the flashiest games in the fighting game community, for sure. There is a ridiculous amount of sauce to every single character.
There is. And I mean, also from a technical standpoint, because I stream myself, you want to talk about games that break bit rates, here you go.
Yeah. The one thing I love about this game is they test your graphics by just having two cinders go against each other.
That was deliberate, I believe, from what I remember Keith saying, just because Cinder's the most graphically intensive model in the game.
Yeah, so, he's a very good picture of what my graphics card looks like.
That is, I suppose that's true, but this is why you also, hopefully, if you're running on PC, you've got a good cooler going on your graphics card, as you should be.
Yeah, that's why Glacius is in the game. Just offset the cinder. Make sure it doesn't get too hot.
That said, shout outs again to Matcherino. If you guys want to go donate towards the Matcherinos, everybody watching has a 50-cent free donation. You can use the links in chat, and the money from tonight's pot goes towards Black Lives Matter, if I'm not mistaken. So please go donate, go help out, show some support. There is one for every game tonight, including Killer Instinct. Donate code right there, LKO 12TFH. And you can use that code to jump in and toss a donation. Click on the contribute button, and you're all set to go. And right now, we're up to $52.50, it looks like, for tonight's pot. So keep it going, guys.
Yeah, that's double what we had last time I saw it. I think we were at 25 last time.
Yeah. No,
keep it up, guys. Seriously.
Yeah, definitely. It's going towards a good cause. Make sure you're throwing that in there. Again, we're all raising money for a good cause because Black Lives Matter.
Yep. Let's see.
And as we wait for our next match here, which I believe is going to be Grandmaster Sky versus Trevward. I was going to say, the name Grandmaster rings a bell a little bit. I think he towards the end, correct me if I'm wrong, I think towards the end of season 3 is when I was starting to see his name emerge a bit. Yep, and there we go. We got Trev Ward coming in too. Match between killers. If I were to guess, again, just looking at profiles, because usually it tells you a bit unless someone's been like ninking around and trying another character in training mode or elsewhere. I want to say this is going to be a Omen versus Rash matchup, which is going to be nuts to begin with. But
that is, yeah, that's a matchup. It's definitely a matchup. Rash is what a great character. A Battletoad in a fighting game? Are you kidding me? Godlike.
It's only natural, dude. It's rare, man. You got to think about this one.
Yeah, it is. It is rare, and it's also rare to see a Battletoad in a fighting game.
Well, KI fixed that problem.
Yeah, I mean, the guest characters in this game are ridiculous. You got General Ram, you got Arbiter, Rash. Really, what more could you want?
Yeah, and I think our lobby might have just malfunctioned here. Looking at what's going on with chat here, so yeah, I can see it's hanging on a 0 count timer here. So something unfortunately got borked. So we'll get it fixed though. We'll get things running again. Just takes a second.
It happens. It really do be like that.
Mm-hmm.
But as we wait, Omen versus Rash. That is, if that is the matchup we're getting, that is chaos.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know, and you have like the best character in my opinion for dealing with projectiles, because Rash can just devour them right off the screen, and then you've got the character that's probably best for breaking the number of projectiles that can actually be on screen. So
yeah,
this is literally going to be a dot eater match.
Mm-hmm.
Shout outs if you guys can catch the reference to one of my favorite shoot 'em ups. All right, hopefully this time it works. I think we're going to be good to go. Yeah. Loading up again. Hopefully this works again. Nope, never mind. Commentator's curse. I spoke too soon. Yeah, might need to remake the lobby here and redo things, which is unfortunate, but yeah, we'll get it figured out. Sometimes this happens. As good as KI's netcode is, sometimes they just malfunction like this.
Yeah. It just happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something you can predict most of the time either. It just happens.
Yep. But you know what? We'll work with it. We'll make it work.
Yeah, we'll keep it rolling. No problem.
Yeah. Quote FGC Bob Ross. There are no dropped combos, just happy little resets.
Yeah.
I love that Twitter account.
Yeah, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, going off of the topic of the guest characters from earlier, I honestly think General Ram might be the scariest thing I've fought, because he just slow walk. It's a slow walk. But man, if he touches you once, you may as well just grab a shovel and start digging.
Well, I disagree with that as a longtime KI player. Like the thing to remember with Rom is that if you're getting comboed, he only has one effective linker. So, you do have an easier time, I'll say, breaking it. You just have to watch his linkers and his auto doubles very carefully. Mm-hmm. But the main thing is that you don't want to get cornered against him, because if you get cornered, that's where his really scary tools are. But yeah, it is Omen v Rash. Here we go. Grandmaster Sky versus Trev Ward. Let's do this. And just like that, this Omen is going.
Oh my goodness.
The setups, he's working with the projectiles left and right.
Ooh.
Right? Good call on the break.
The boot. Tongue. Oh, nice. Movement there. Just hit those punches.
Nice. Breakfast. Nice.
Ooh. Very well done. There's the light breaker there.
Nice.
Oh, he's using his movement very well.
Here's the bike. Extension, get him all the way to the corner. Nice.
Ooh.
Flag grab. Recap. Oh, blew out on his KB. That's fine, though. It was just enough to seal the round out.
Anti-air.
Good cancel, keep himself safe. I like it.
Okay.
Nice. Just enough damage to close the bar out.
Mm-hmm.
Good manual break.
Good use of movement here.
And he converts.
Ooh.
No, he misses it. Good shadow counter by Skyward Spear.
I like the attempt there.
It was a good idea, but unfortunately with how that was timed, it was just going right into projectiles at that point. And the flag combo. I like it.
Oh, the amount of times I've been hit by Omen shenanigans right now is absurd. It's flying all over the place, crossing up, under.
And probably the worst part about Omen is that all these projectiles are random in terms of how they fire and what the pattern is. Yeah. So, as the Omen player, you have to be able to react on the fly to those, and while if you're playing against an Omen, well, good luck reacting to those.
Yeah, you've got to pay a lot of attention.
And just like that, Sky goes up 1 game over Trevward.
Yeah.
Got some adjustment. I mean, it wasn't like it was one-sided either. I mean, he was making...
not at all.
Yeah, he was making good adjustments. He was doing what he could. It's just the thing is that you can't get locked out by Omen. You just can't let him lock you down like that.
You cannot let him start getting his movement going, because the way that pretty much was going was Rash was able to do just what he could. But whenever he'd let Omen start flying all over the place and let him start setting things up like that, that's when it started going south. So
also,
you can't...
Yeah, go ahead, I'll let you finish.
Yeah, you just cannot let him go under over you, like fly all around you in a circle.
Also, I was going to say, real talk, this Omen's making me thirsty for Code Red.
Yeah.
Went for the throw. Break. Yeah, and again, you can't always guarantee with projectile and invulnerable moves like that you're going to work to get in on Omen, just because if he gets the right pattern, well, you could have one that just loops around and then all of a sudden you're there. Nice overhead.
Nice. Alright, got some big damage here. The Wrecking Ball.
Good fake out with the jump, I like it. Now we're starting to see some of that good rash pressure coming out of Trevor. Oh, I like that. That was a good call out. I see your movement shenanigans, and I've had enough. Good break.
The boot again.
I was gonna say I smell a counter breaker coming in here at some point. There's been a lot of breaks and no bluffs to counter it.
Boot. Here comes the bike.
Nice. Ooh, good call out.
Very, very nice there.
Almost a conversion. Shadow Butch keep himself safe, but breaks on the medium. I like it.
Jumping in. Got the car going.
Nice, good challenge. Nice. Into the corner. Knockdown. What's next? Good use of the future to get away from that.
He's gonna sauce him. Alright.
One of the unique things that you'll notice, Trevor's got one of his shadow bars locked out when Omen is in instinct and you get hit by one of his projectiles, you lose access to one of your shadow meters for a time. And that should be it.
Charge, yep. And you got to end up with a giant fist.
And the
pelvic thrust. Let's go.
The dance, unloading the toad. And just like that, a game of peace. We've got a set.
Yeah. 1-1. Yeah, he was definitely dealing a lot better with Omen's shenanigans there. He was calling it out. He was just having just the right answer for most of them. Doing a great job adjusting here. Gonna have to see if we get some adjustment on the other side. But yeah, this is going to be a very strong match, I could tell. These have all been close games too.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not one-sided. There's been a lot of good back and forth, which makes for a good match to watch. And just like that, just going YOLO with the jumping kick. I like it. Overheads. I like it.
If you're Rash, you got to play the party. Ooh. Put him in the corner.
No challenge on it this time, considering how much she's been challenging on those manuals and winning. I'm surprised.
Nice. So going. Got the funky balls coming out.
Got the disco balls coming out. Oh, they're gone now. No more party time. That's okay. We got breakers to make up for it.
Got the ramp slam. Oh,
nice! There we go.
Nice. That was perfect. That's exactly what he needed.
As I said, there were a lot of challenges and not enough checks to that. It's a shame we didn't get no out of it.
More super monkey balls.
And now the bullet heck begins. Nice, good use of the bike. I was going to say, this guy is still sitting on a lot of potential damage. If he can get the hit, he can still easily take this round away.
He's just going to keep jumping.
Good use of the pressure just to let the white health go away and take the round. So there we go.
Right, trying to go for that crossover against round start. Try to
keep the ridiculous hitboxes of Shadow Boot. I love it.
Yeah, boot. Put him in the corner. Yes, for your life. Oh! Big damage. There's the Omen stuff.
A little bit too Oki heavy. He wasn't thinking about that option. So
jump and kick, lands it. It's broken.
Oh, and he just goes in.
I respect that.
This is truly a party toad.
You're shooting the balls. It's got more of them.
No shadow meter. It's gonna be really hard for Trevor right now.
Hit the knee. Oh, hits with the bike. Got more charges again.
Is he gonna get into? Oh, there you go. Yep. Good
nice.
Darned if you do, darned if you don't, and that's gonna be it.
Ooh.
Trevor taking game 2. He's letting the full.
Oh, he's taking it with style. He's gonna go like big boy mode on him right now. Good lord.
Recap. Nah, he's just gonna dance.
Got that dance. Look at these dances. Gotta love the party toad.
Cameos are killing me.
I was almost expecting the recap at this point to see if maybe he was going to do something crazy, like try and get him in range for the stage altar, because there is one on this stage. It's in the middle.
Yeah, but I mean, I really want to know whoever at Rare was like, we need to put Rash from Battletoads in here, and I want to give them a handshake.
You know, that'd probably be a question you could easily ask Casey these days.
So I want to know whose idea that was, because they need a medal. It's such a goofy character in this game. I like that they kind of made him a bit like Spencer from MVC.
He's got a few Spencer tools in him, but he's also got some good, easy rush down. He's honestly a very good beginner character.
Yeah.
And again, just going ham with the jumping medium kicks.
Okay.
Open with that every single round now.
Yeah, it's been working. It's a great button. Yeah. This is the super monkey balls flying everywhere. Toho.
There we go. This time waiting until all the projectiles were on the screen first before committing to that. That was a good call. That way he wasn't getting caught by the backdraft.
Nice. In the corner. This could be big. He crosses under, puts himself in problem there.
Good punish on the slide. But went for the bluff. That was a mistake.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a good call there.
No, it wasn't. And now he's going to be paying big time. He's got all kinds of disco ball juggles to deal with now and pressure.
Got the bike, though. Will come in helpful soon.
Yep.
Oh!
Fuser.
Nice.
That's that's the only way that Omen gets any overhead, is that he has to defuse and do a jump in, or just like a instant jump like that he gets with that. Otherwise, if you have an Omen on the ground, you can just safely cross block all day against him. There ain't nothing you can do.
He's going right through the projectile. Use the wrecking ball. Give himself some pressure there. With the kick. Okay.
Yep, this should be bar. Yep.
Yep.
And again, he's just dancing.
Yeah, get him the thrust.
I like this guy.
Yeah. He's playing Rash very optimally post-round.
Yeah, but that was not a good time to charge in.
No. Nice. Using the big kicks. This could be big. Nice reaction there. Big combo. balls, trying to get a cross up. Good blocks. Nice, the kick.
Wait a second. Wait a minute. Nice version.
Okay.
That's gonna be.
That should be
not
it.
quite. That was almost it. Now it's it.
Oh, that's it.
Yo, that conversion was sick.
Yeah. Oh, ending it with all the sauce he's got.
And again, just dancing away. Shout outs to this insane man. God, the disrespect at the end, too. My God, man, you're a maniac.
The absolute BM is just beautiful to me.
Mm-hmm. That's a GG's to both. Sky, we'll see you later in loser's side. Trevor, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just talk for a second about that insane conversion? Because that was just, my God. Like you get scrambles like that a lot in KI, just because especially when you're in that low life situation and you're just about to the end of the game, you'll see crazy stuff like that happen all the time.
Yeah.
But rarely will you see like a genius conversion like that work.
That was Omega Brain.
Yeah.
Like,
whew, that was a big brain play, without a doubt.
Yeah, for sure. That was absurd.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when you got awareness like that, that's some high level right there.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna stay that aware, be able to convert off of that, and that's gotta be damaging for the other side too. Like if you see that, you're like, oh no.
And just the other thing too is just abusing the instinct freeze is another way to make things work, because during those frames that instinct is frozen, any buttons you touch during that freeze are going to queue up and fire immediately on the next available frame that they can. So you can use that to check, in a sense, for like what's going to happen next by just using your instinct freeze and being like, oh, this is what's going on. I use that a lot as a Shadow Jago to look for like take throw opportunities and just catch people with annihilation. It's great. That said, moving into our next match, where and I'm going to apologize if I pronounce this wrong, but Eriki, I think is how it's pronounced, versus Eriki. Okay. Yeah, it's like I see the QUI and my French brain kind of takes over a little bit. And going up against 90s King Ricochet.
Another Rash.
Yeah,
we got a Mira.
We got all kinds of toads. We got robots. We've got a vampire now, but no Shadow Jago. Makes me a little bit of a sad boy, but that's okay.
No Maya either. Big sad face.
Yeah, someone's got to convince Pink Diamond to come back. Just saying.
Yeah.
But anyway, here we go. Eriki is going right in with
movement.
Using that air dash, the unique mechanic of Mira. And Ricochet just going ham with the pressure.
Ooh.
Nice. These juggles.
Oh my goodness. This
Yo, you see these juggles?
Oh my
goodness. Good call out. I like the patience, but went for a bluff and it didn't pay.
Gray health.
Nice. I like the use of the scythe and the Shadow Bat's covering the scythe. I like it.
Big.
Take all that health back.
Yeah, take health. Very nice.
Very good. Shadow Bat setups. Nice.
Nice juggle.
Little too much quickly to convert, but.
Yep.
I was gonna say, absolutely use that embrace to ender, get your health back. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, just going in with a jumping heavy. And air trades. And this Mira is just not letting this toad out of the corner.
No.
That pressure is suffocating.
That is brutal. Getting back. Health. Trying to go. Okay.
Nice use of the air dash. I was gonna say, this man is panicked, full on.
Yeah. I mean, which side? Get the bike. Just a little bit of health left. Ride the bike.
Yeah,
and use the ultra. Yeah. That'll do it. That turned around very fast.
And the sad thing is that all it would have taken is just a itty bitty bit of chip just to push that Mira into the second bar.
Yep.
At 100% silver, anything would have done it.
Yeah, it's a shame. But, like, Mira's health regen, I know she loses health for her attacks, but when she's able to regen, that's the really scary thing.
Yeah, like, anytime you're fighting against a Mira, you do not want to let them get their health back, because the moment you see that green pop up on their bar again, it's one of the most disheartening things ever to see as a player.
Yeah. Like sometimes you get them down to just the pixel. You're just like, I just got to hit them once, and then they get you with something, and they end it with the big suck. You're like, oh, they got all their health back.
That's a very creative name for that move.
The big suck.
Oh lordy! You know, in all my years of playing KI, I've never heard it called that.
Oh, it's very self-explanatory.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Shadow suck.
I mean, you don't have to explain this one to me. Just say.
But
here we go, game 2, and we may have a problem here. I don't see either player moving. Oh, yep, there's a DC.
Yep. Okay. May have to wait just a little bit here.
Something happened.
Yeah, once again, stuff just happens sometimes. You gotta roll with it.
I appreciate your patience, folks, as we get this out of the way, get it fixed. We'll have that game 2 here shortly.
I'm liking the amount of rashes we're seeing, though. And that's something I probably won't say in any other context.
Yeah, exactly.
But, yeah, I mean, he is definitely one of the most hyped characters. But if you play him, like, he can be a BM machine if you want him to be, as we saw in the last game. It's just thrusted out. Going right back into it.
Yep. Hopefully this time there's no more hiccups. We just get our match, and especially a hype match at that. Waiting for the loading screen. Can't wait till we are all playing on SSDs at some point. You know, I've been playing on SSDs for the past like 3 years, and once you get to that loading speed, there's just really no going back. Ooh, interesting conversion using the kick on that just to get them further in their corner. I like it.
Oh, lockout in the corner.
Nice.
Throw again.
And just catching the backdash just to flee away with the medium kick. I like it. Excuse me.
Nice. Good juggle there.
Nice. I was saying Ricochet put in some work. Version. No sense breaking there. Nice.
Ooh.
Again, what's for breakfast? Oh. Keeping herself safe. I like it. Vampire Mist setup. I'd say Eriki's got almost no life to work with.
Okay.
Lockout. Oh, ended the combo.
Surprised.
Eating the bats, getting some Shadow Meter. Nice.
That was a really good call out. Nancy had to get some health back. Spend some health, get some projectile, but that. Oh, drops it.
Conversion. That's gonna
Not
be
that
right
one.
there.
Did not drop that one.
These cameos are killing me.
That outro. And just like that, we've got it set 1-1. As we say, just the sheer amount of control that first round for the majority of the game with King Ricochet, that was impressive. Like just playing perfect footsies, perfect reads. Like it honestly didn't get too much cleaner than that. Like the only way it could have been cleaner is it was an actual perfect.
You got very close to that. But yeah, I mean, he was definitely getting the shutdown a lot more this time.
So now it's on Eriki to make some adjustments. Hopefully not get back into a corner like that. It's absolutely the right call to just take away as much of her life bar as possible, because you take away Amira's life, then she runs out of resources really quick.
Yes. Because then she can't do her huge damage stuff as easy.
Well, she can, but she's going to be having to pay up a lot of silver to do it.
Yeah, that's the pay. Like she's got a lot. She's high risk, high reward in that regard. But
The literal definition of a glass cannon.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, here we go. Game 3.
Let's start out with a boot. Look at these cleats.
Again, just catching the very tip of the hitboxes. Just immaculate footsies.
Literal footsie, excuse me, cleat.
Exactly. Immaculate and literal. How often do we get to say that?
Nice. You do get some health back. Take a bite.
Instinct. Get Vampire Mist on. I like it. Get it back in the corner. Recap. I like it. What's next?
Ooh. That was big.
Nice. Challenging with the lows.
Out and this right. Yeah.
Nice. And then just sweep to close it out. I agree.
Well done there.
Ooh, went for the shadow counter. I'm not sure what Erky was thinking there.
Yeah, just let her rip. Boot. Another boot.
That thing does deceptively large amounts of chip.
Yeah.
Nope. And we're going to the corner. All right, what's for breakfast?
She's just trying to use all the boot. Nice.
Oh no!
No.
No. We don't want to see this happen.
Oh no.
Someone's having connection problems. Like, what's the procedure here? I'm curious.
Oh no. That is not good.
Yeah, someone's having connection problems, and I'm not sure what it is, because that was turning into a really good match.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully we can get things fixed. I appreciate your patience, folks, as, again, we're getting things back in order, and hopefully no more hiccups happen. I'm not sure what the call is going to be on the side of the officials here. We'll keep you folks updated.
Let's see. We'll see you soon. All right.
And just like that, we're back into it.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting back into it here. And it looks like the score is going to remain the same as far as I can see so far. No adjustments there, so we're still 1-1. Correct me if I'm wrong otherwise.
Yeah, it looks like it. His tongue?
Okay. Just like that, getting back into the pressure. Tails to block the 50-50. Nice. All right. Went for the shadow counter and again got blown up for it.
Nice.
Good juggles. Flip out. It's a good idea, but it looks like he was just a little bit too high to make it work. Raise center. Nice. Nice. And instant overheads. We like it. Breaks on the lights.
Using his tongue. Got the movement.
Good call-outs by Ricochet trying to bait the reactions. I can appreciate that.
Nice
anti-air.
call. Very nice. They're very on point with that.
Trying to figure out a game plan with the bats here. I appreciate what he did that first game when he was using the bats to get Ricochet to commit to jumping and then just anti-aired him for it. That was brilliant.
Yes.
Nice. And just like that, we're down to bars.
Pretty much even here. Nice. It's gonna be big.
Conversions. Vampire Mist. It's going to build up not only potential damage really quick, but also result in life restoration for Erky. But not able to convert off that. It was already midair, and unfortunately, there's just not enough recovery time for Rash to do it.
Okay, try to get a setup. Using the Wrecking Ball to get out of there.
Rose, all right. One more mix-up, and there it is.
That's the Ultra. Got him.
But yeah, with that scythe move of Mira's, it is a hard 50-50. The light version is just, it hits mid, and then the medium version hits low, heavy version hits overhead. So when you're playing a Mira, you have to literally just guess which one they're going to go with. The important thing to note, though, is that the overhead and the low options both take away life from Mira, and universally, your answer to all those options is going to be just a shadow counter, because then you just remove the 50-50 part from the medium and the heavy. So it's always a difficult thing to read and react to, especially if you're not used to seeing it, but it can be reacted to once you see it enough times. And I like how Erky is using it so sparingly.
Yeah.
To just only using it when absolutely necessary, using it even in neutral, which is not something I see a lot of mirrors do, truthfully.
Yeah.
And I think mirrors should honestly be doing it more, because if you know your spacing and you know your footsies right, you can absolutely make that work, as Eriki is showing.
Mm-hmm. You could definitely capitalize very easily with it if you're aware of how it's going, and how the pace of it is.
Mm-hmm. And loading in for game 4. I don't see... Okay, there we go. We're 2-1 right now.
Nice.
So this potentially could be the game-winning set for Eriki if they can pull it off.
Yep.
Knockdown, what's for breakfast? Nice Oki. Throws into the corner.
Toss.
All right. Dashing out of there. I like it.
Good boot.
Out of there. Ooh, the embrace
Nice.
again. Good call out. That's 3 for 3 now.
This is a great anti-air. It is definitely very advantageous for Mira to use.
Good idea with the fake cross-up, but broken right away.
Bro, tossed. Nice axe. Oh.
Nice overhead. Yeah, it looks like Ricochet might be getting conditioned a little bit. Broke on the mediums. Nice. Good use of the Shadow Boot to just close out the life bar. Calling out that eagerness for pressure.
Good jump kick there.
That coming in. Waiting patiently for it to hit before deciding what to push. I like it.
Nice,
Ricochet.
nice. Okay.
Nice. Good knockdown. What's for breakfast? No shadow
nice.
counter. Yep. No
Taking a bite.
Yep. Just getting all that silver back. And just like that, we're down to red bars. It's anybody's game.
Mm-hmm.
This is potentially a match point for Eriki.
Very nice. Jump. Nice, nice. Got the wrecking ball in the corner. What's gonna happen? Just waiting.
Nice. Good extension. Activating. Oh, there we go. This is gonna hurt.
Fresh the bar.
This is what you exactly are afraid of against Mira. You get locked out, you are going to be made to suffer. 75%, just like that.
75.
Burning off the car. I like it. Went for the bluff, and that's going to be it.
Oh no! That was so risky.
It was a good idea, but unfortunately for Ricochet, it just did not pan out.
Yeah. That was,
GG's though to both players, especially given the difficulties. It's really hard to come back from a disconnect like that. So shoutouts especially to Ricochet for the very valiant attempt. We'll see you on loser side. Eriki moving on. And we wait for our next match.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that was 3 at least, looking at the scores.
Yeah, I think that was 3-1.
Yeah, pretty sure it was. But yeah, that's always the terrifying thing against Mira, is that you have to be really wary about getting locked out, or especially counter broken, because that gives Mira, especially on the counter break, that gives Mira a full bar of KV to work with, and she can just go ham and use whatever she wants without consequence, because the linker version of the scythe is really easy to react to, or at least easier, in my opinion, and it piles up damage so quickly.
Definitely. And yeah, talking about damage, Mira does damage, as you could very well see. She does a lot. And that's because she got the trade.
Yeah, one lockout. If you get locked out against a Mira, you're easily standing to look at 60, 70, 80. I've seen it even go up to close to 90% with some combos.
Yeah. Like, she can definitely dish it out.
And all she needs is just that one lockout. You just need to guess wrong once, and you're dead. But that said, we got Eric coming right back into the fray, going against the man, the myth, the legend, Wheels.
This should be a good one.
You know, I'm not sure if we're going to see Wheels take on Fulgore again. I'm used to seeing him play Gargos amongst other characters, but we'll see what he decides to go with. And we're going right back to KI Final Destination, the Astral Plane. I'm not a smasher, for the record. It's just the meme is funny.
Yeah, Fulgor Mira.
Yep. So, all right. Wheels again, sticking with Fulgor. A little surprising for me to see, but it's working. And so far, it's a ranged battle here, just trying to keep each other out. Just abusing the medium eye laser from Fulgor, which is a good choice because the stagger's on hit. If he can call at the right distance, he can go in and easily make a hit go for big damage. Nice. Good fake teleport away. Knockdowns. What's breakfast?
Okay.
Ooh. All right.
Nice break. That's got
And
that bar.
Yep, and that's going to be a bar right there. Wheels looking already very strong.
Off to a great start here.
Nice back
Nice.
dash throw.
Good grab.
Get to the corner, I agree. And just challenging again with Oki low. There's a good solid punish. Yep.
This
Think
is
immediately,
fun.
I agree. Get him back in the corner. Set up for pressure. Make him think.
Nice. Ooh.
Nice. So, ooh,
Oh
a
no.
little bit late on the timing.
For again, more pressure. Got the instinct. Going
Nice.
to hurt. In the corner.
Nice fake cross.
Next. There it is. The fake
And
cross.
overhead. And that's it. Just like that. It's quick, easy, and painless.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, what in the world?
I think I accidentally just kicked something over.
I was like, are we really
I
getting that
did-
hype over just a single Fulgor win?
Yeah, man. It's alright. Fulgor just causes my entire floor to like just not become level anymore. It just tips it all over. It's crazy. I don't know how it happens. It's just a killer instinct. It just destroys the inner workings of the foundation of where I live.
Oh boy.
I got mixed. I definitely got hit by that. I think my
Got
floor
the
got hit
table.
by that.
Yo, at our local casuals here in Minnesota, we call it a table mix-up.
Yeah. Definitely a table mix up there. In the game and out of the game.
And that's set
Yeah.
for going into game 2. Both players sticking to their guns. It's going to be a Mira versus Fulgor again.
Mm-hmm.
And again, waiting on that painful loading screen, which, again, we're going to see those go away, hopefully, in the next generation. I can't wait.
Yeah.
And here we go. And just a single touch right off the bat. Nice.
Nice.
Overhead.
Another one. Oh my goodness. The mix.
Another one. Just dirty standing resets. Look at this man. He's playing filthy.
It's disgusting. There's a cross up
Nice.
there. DP reactions.
7 golden letters in chat. That was a perfect down.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Nice blocks. Pressure. All right. Call them out for it. Yep. Using the light blinkers. I agree. Empire miss. Get that set up. Start getting silver back.
One of the bats coming behind.
Nice. Dashing. Jumping.
Nice. Good defense.
Nice. Caught him low. Converts.
Very nice.
All right. Does a normal throw. What's for breakfast? And oh no. Not again.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Man. I hate that.
You'll drop some F's in chat because we need to show some respects.
Yeah.
Man.
That hurts. That always hurts to see.
Mm-hmm.
Network problems.
Yeah. Again, waiting on official call from the judges here, guys. See what happens. I'm not sure what the decision will be, but we're going to find out shortly. Appreciate you all being patient.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that said, I'm not quite sure what's going on. I'm not sure if it's live having problems or something else. Like, it's been a long time since I've seen stuff like this happen. But
Yeah. Maybe having some network issues.
we'll get it figured out, though. We'll get things back in In the meantime, can we talk again about Matcherino just so we can hopefully see where we're at with things? Like, can we talk about that while we're waiting for things to get resolved?
Yeah.
I mean, we got that going on. We've got the KI Matcherino. If you guys want to jump over to the Matcherino, everybody watching gets a free 50-cent donation. You can, of course, chip in more. Looks like we're up to $53 right now for tonight's Matcherino. All proceeds from that are going to Black Lives Matter. So please jump on over there, drop your coupon code in there. It's LK012KI. And then you hit the contribute button. And then from there, you can just jump in and toss in your money and help raise funds for a good cause.
Yep. And thanks to BEE Brock, Pat Arnezy for the great donations going to a great cause. Thank you very, very much.
Mm-hmm. All those very generous donations. It's good to see the community come together like this for a good cause. Like, we need to see more of this happen, in my opinion, in the FGC and just in gaming in general, because there's a lot that we can be doing to just use the positive power of gaming to just make a change for good.
Yep. Because we got a big platform here. It's great to use it for a great cause.
Mm-hmm. We're all gamers. We all come together under the same roof, especially true in the FGC. It doesn't matter who you are. You have a place here with us, even if you're just playing casually or just like to watch.
Yep. Looks like we're getting back into it now, though.
Yep. Hopefully, knock on wood, we don't have any more disconnects since they've been plaguing us a little bit here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no surprises, looks like. We're sticking to the Mira Fulgore.
Yep. No changes there, no surprises there. This is basically a replay of what happened before.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like for score that we're still at 0-1, so it doesn't look like things have changed yet, but we'll see.
Ooh, zoning.
Yep. Wheels again, preferring to play the zoning game against Airkey. Nice cross-up throw.
Crosses up again. It's out of there.
Nice DP. Ooh. Just throws again, but choosing not to throw here into the corner. I'm not sure if I agree with that decision.
Give you some movement there.
Awesome.
Advantage.
Oh, just early on the
grab.
Yep, missed time. With grab, that's going to be the bar right there.
Yep.
I was going to say, Airkey's looking a lot less composed at this point.
Yep.
Which I understand from the disconnect, but you got to find a way to recover. You got to find a way to shrug it off.
Ooh. The DP.
Went for the overhead out of range. That could have been a whiff punish.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Go for the overhead again. Could hurt a lot.
Mm-hmm. The conversion use instinct immediately. I agree.
Okay. Nice conversion off the bat.
No recap though. They could have recapped with a heavy, I believe, off that. Play dash. Bounce, but not able to convert too early in the laser eyes. There's the touch and the instinct confirmed. Very nice. Little bit of hidden tech for those watching. If you get someone into danger zone, like you're in a Shadow Link and you're afraid they're going to break it, once you see that danger pop on your life bar and you've got instinct, you can cancel and then just buffer in your input for ultra, and you may have an unbreakable ultra on your hands.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Wheels, of course, demonstrating very key tech, very crucial tech. Take notes, especially if you're trying to get better at this game. That's something that can make or break a match for you.
Yeah.
Take it from yours truly. Believe me.
Yeah, Wheels is definitely showing that he's very strong on the Fulgore.
Mm-hmm.
He is known a lot for his Gargos.
Mm-hmm.
But his Fulgore is nothing to mess with either.
Yeah, no, definitely. And again, this is refreshing to see him play someone different, because I'm used to, especially in the days of Pharaoh Yami's combo killers, I'm used to seeing him play Fulgore for that. Or not Fulgore, excuse me. Again, my brain's getting all frazzled from the work week. You know what? You guys know what I meant. Take that. Sure.
Different approach this time. Not going with the zoning right away.
Will changing up his tactics, which is smart, because now it's forcing Airkeys to rethink their game plan entirely. Mm-hmm. Now going straight rush down.
Goodness, damage thrown. What's coming? Yeah.
Oh, the whiff grab.
Jumps.
It's gonna hurt. Nice break on the medium.
Break. It just
And again, just staying right in that. Yep. Just staying right in that range of medium kick. And now all of a sudden, Wheels is changing tactics. He's going to make Erky work for this.
Yep. Sitting comfortable. DP.
Nice. Conversion. Instinct. I agree. Start using it right away so hopefully he can get a second bar later. All right. A little bit of damage. What's next? No shadow counter from Wheels on that. That forward heavy punch normal in mirrors is easy shadow counter combo if you know how to react to it. Good blocks in the overhead and the lows. Went for the shadow counter but got opened up and then all of a sudden drops. See how very quickly things change with this. Blocks, keeps yourself safe with shadow bats, converts.
It's broken. Pushes up in the corner there. Very close to the danger zone here.
Nice.
Done that.
And again, Wheels blowing up here. Can we get another hype beam in chat, please?
End it with the sauce.
Erky did very well. Unfortunately, in the end, getting sauced by Wheels. But still, very valiant showing. Did very well despite the disconnects. And hopefully we'll see Erky come back here because it's just getting knocked into the loser's side. That's all it is.
Yep. Definitely something that you can bounce back from.
So just got to take a minute to step back, take a deep breath, calm the nerves, get the adrenaline out of the blood. Hopefully we'll see Erky make a comeback here. So that said, we'll talk about it one more time because I know we kind of got a little bit distracted with the disconnects, but shout-outs again to Matt Chirino. Please go ahead and take a look at that, guys. Again, everybody watching gets a free 50-cent donation. You can toss that into tonight's pot. All proceeds raised are going to Black Lives Matter, so you can raise money for free for a good cause. And, of course, link right there on chat and on stream. You can use the coupon codes, as we mentioned, just to get a free 50-cent donation. And, yeah, please consider donating. It's all going towards a good cause. Black lives indeed do matter. And we want to, of course, show the FC that that's definitely true here. So please show your support. Throw some extra in if you feel like. It's all for a good cause.
Let's see what we got going on next.
And now we've got classic skills coming in against Mr. Mancode. Winners semifinals. And I think we hopefully going to see some characters we haven't seen yet. It looks like we just might, actually, with this match.
Yeah. Let's see who we got. It looks like...
You know, if be still my heart, but I kind of want to see a Cinder come out of this, because one of my old training buddies, Spoofy is his name. You might have seen him around on Twitter, but he has a mean Cinder. Like, this man has discovered so many bugs and glitches with this game and just has so much swag tech with Cinder. Like, it's hard to follow his combos with his juggles, and it's just impressive to watch and just fun to spar against him. I miss it. Like, Spoofy, if you're watching, we need to run sets again one of these days. Just saying. And we are indeed going to get a Cinder versus a Shin Hisako, another character I haven't seen in a very long time.
Yeah.
So this is going to be we got a hit and run versus effectively a very odd rushdown character. And
yeah.
It's all going to come down, in my opinion, to who gets knocked down first.
Yep. Okay.
Right. Again, classic trying to pick his battles, get in. Nice. There's a Trailblazer with no knockdown. All right, there's our knockdown. Nice cross up. I like it.
Nice.
Next setup. Try to bait footsie shadow counter. Very good. Good patience from classic skills. Pardon that, that's just the fiance yawning in the background.
Nice, got some good pressure here.
Nice!
Ooh.
That was a very risky bluff, but it's paying off big time. Most damaging linker right there, one of them. Good damage, evening it up just like that. DP from Mr. Mancode.
Ooh. Very nice, good awareness. Got the juggle.
And again, now Mr. Manco's trying to just set the minefield up.
Ooh.
Nice recap. All right, what's the wake up? Oh, there it is.
Hey.
Can we get some respect in chat for these hands? Just saying.
Yeah.
This man caught him.
Woo. That was a really nice setup there. Alright. Good pressure going on here. Right in the corner. Big damage.
Very good patience from Classic Skills, just waiting for that opening. Trying to bait that overcommittal from Mr. Mancode.
Nice.
Locked out. This could potentially be it. Yep, Shadow on Reels on, and then just Ultra. That's it.
Very nice. Looking very strong with the rare Shin Hisako pick.
And again, the scary thing with Shin Hisako is that if you get knocked down against this character, you have to be extremely careful on wake up, because depending on where they place themselves and what they decide to wake up with, you may not have an option to get up.
Yeah.
Or at least not a totally safe option.
But yeah, she's a very interesting character, and like I said, not really one you see that often.
Usually I know a lot of, like, especially some of the newer blood I've been talking to, like, they're more gravitating towards, like, regular Hisako, which is more of a defensive-oriented character, just because they like the parries, they like the counter-hit mechanics, and the kind of long-reaching foot she has with the Naginata.
Yeah.
Which is certainly a very solid character to play with, and you have command grabs to round that all out, so you've got a very complete package with her, but, you know, it's more of a defensive tool set that you're playing in Instinct mode, which you can just, you know, get counter-hit left and right.
Yeah.
But that said, sticking to it. No character change from either side.
Yep.
And we're going into game 2, hopefully in just a little bit here. Just got to wait for that loading time.
Yep. Just busting out right there. Look at this mix.
It's like, yo, I'm just going to casually cross up overhead you. It's no big deal.
Yeah, this is a normal day occurrence.
Again, reading Panic when there wasn't any to call out. Nice TP.
Yeah, take care of it.
And again, reversals right back. You see the bomb pressure, but doesn't press any buttons right away after that. That was a little bit too big of a gap. This next mix-up. Nice.
Nice.
Again, wake up.
Flip kick, good juggle.
Nice. Just getting right in there.
Call out. So I'm just gonna fling myself at you real quick.
Yep, the downtown cross-up. And that projectile that he flashes with may not seem too threatening at first, but it's durable and it just stays on screen forever. You have to.
Yeah. It's one of the things you can do.
Instinct, I like it.
Very nice. This could be a lot of damage.
Yep, this is going to hurt for Mr. Mancode. You'll notice the arms are burning, building up potential damage very quickly, though nicely and wisely waiting for it to go away before trying to press punch button again.
Yeah, you don't want to be caught with that.
Yep, depending on which limbs are burning, if you press either punches or kicks, you will continue to build damage, and you'll just fan the flames and keep that fire lit.
Yep.
Oh, just challenging on Wake Up. It's like, yo, I don't care what you're trying to do for Oki, I'm just going to press buttons.
Yeah, why not? Sometimes you gotta let it rip. You can let it rip.
Yep.
DP there. Could be a good amount. Okay. For the setup.
Yep. Alright, are we going to see him catch his hands?
Ooh.
Nope, we're just going to get an Ultra.
Yep. Very, very nice there.
Looking very clean from Mr. Mancode. Hasn't yet been pushed into his red life bar. Very impressive, very dominant display. Classic Skills has got to make a change to his game planning quick.
Yeah. Because right now, the pace of the game is really, really being controlled by Shin Hisako right now. Because she's just getting in when she needs to, staying out when the fire's up, keeping him out, not letting him get in, but also getting in herself.
Yep. And Mr. Mancode has been just displaying constantly, just again that kind of nice, perfect mix of patience as well as just waiting for the overcommittal. Like it's been nice.
Doing a very, very good job so far. See if we're gonna get any changes up to the classic skills is game plan right now, because right now it's looking like he's really gonna need to shake something up a bit.
And while we're waiting on things to load here, if I could just talk a little about myself. So I'm going to be getting married in October, assuming that nothing, goes wrong with the pandemic anymore, because we've already had to alter our wedding plans a little bit because of that. And one of the things that we're planning on is that my fiance and I we're going to be doing our first fights in Killer Instinct, because we met with the game, we kind of dated around the game, and it's been a part of our lives for a long time. So after we get married, get the reception, we're doing a first to, I think we're doing the first to 3. So it's going to be random select as well until we're down to our final 4. But anyway, I thought it would be a fun idea for a wedding. Make sure Kaz is doing something.
Yeah, run the set.
Oh, a little late on the shadow counter. Classic still switching up to Glacius. I'm not sure if I agree with that pick. It's not working out so far.
Yeah. Especially with how Mr. Manco's been able to get in. He's been getting in really easily, and I know Glacius is the keep-out king, but Mr. Manco's very creative with getting in.
Yeah, and just because Glacius does have amazing, keep-out options, that doesn't mean that... Oh, I was going to say downtown crowds again. That doesn't mean that Glacius can't play and do rush. It's just that usually you see that happen once Glacius has a corner.
Yep.
Nice shatter. All right, now we're starting to see some offense finally. But just TP drop the bat.
Not playing around.
Auto punch. Yeah, a little early in the shatter. It does not become unblockable if it's following, if they're still in block something like that. You have to hit them neutral.
Okay. That's nice. Just
nice.
Jump over. Very nice.
All right, hand setup. Are we going to see hands? Are we seeing hands? Oh, yeah.
We got hands.
Yeah, we're throwing hands.
Get the point.
Oh, not quite enough to kill, but it's going to be close.
That's going to be Chip. At least.
Chip will do it.
Yeah, very, very dominant set there by Mr. Manco.
Yeah,
looking very strong with the Shin Hisako.
Yeah, you just couldn't get Mr. Mancode off him and play the range game like I think he intended to with Glacius, but still a very strong showing. Still good stuff. Shouts to Mr. Mancode.
Yep.
Again, you're just moving to loser side. No big deal. We'll hopefully see you back tonight.
Yep.
So shout out again once more to Maturino, since we do want to make sure we talk about that. Super important. If you guys want to go ahead and click the links, go to your Maturino for your favorite game, which of course should be KI since we're talking about it right now. You guys, everybody watching gets a free 50-cent donation to the pot tonight. That pot is going to be given to Black Lives Matter. You can use command ! Maturino to get the link up for KI. And then of course the code is right there as well in chat. You can use that to put in a free 50 cents to the pot, and all proceeds from that pot tonight are going to Black Lives Matter, because we are coming together as an FGC and showing that Black lives do indeed matter.
Mm-hmm.
So please use your free 50 cents, pitch in some more if you feel like. We want to make sure that we send this out with a bang and that we're doing good for our community and for everybody else around the States. So please consider donating, jumping in, especially using that free 50 cents.
Yep. It's for a great cause, so why not?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, this tournament so far has been ridiculous. Like, we've had some crazy talent here tonight so far.
Mm-hmm. A lot of crazy scrambles, a lot of amazing conversions, big brain plays. Again, it's very refreshing to see again, because having been away from it so long, because I myself left and kind of just focused a lot on Tekken for a while, because that's what I play. But it's nice to just come back, see new blood embracing the game, seeing people learn, ask questions. It's really heartening to see that, especially since I've again been part of the community for so long and just seeing so many people come and go, and just seeing kind of KI evolve into the amazing community and game that it is today. So shout out to all you being here and watching. You guys are all seriously amazing. So thank you.
Yeah. So up next, who we getting next?
I believe, unless my eyes deceive me, we got a couple of matches on loser side we're going to be pulling up here. We should be, I believe, seeing Classic Skills come back in here along with King Ricochet.
Okay.
So now we're going to finally start seeing those loser side matches come through because we're not quite ready to go to winners finals yet. As hype as that will be, we're not quite ready for it yet.
Yep. Yeah, get through losers as well.
Got to catch up the bracket first, but we'll get there. I know y'all are anxious, so relax.
Mm-hmm.
And that said, again, it's like you trying to plan a wedding just to kind of take a break from talking cat for a second. It's been like one of the most stressful things ever. Real talk. Like between everything going on in the world, least of all the pandemic, especially, it's like we've had to rethink a lot of things with the wedding. And not only are weddings expensive, but do you have any idea of the logistics surrounding that kind of stuff? Like, it's insane, is all I'm going to say.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you have to figure out. Like, I didn't even realize this until my fiance brought it up to me, but like even just deciding like what napkin folds you want on the table. It's like, do we really have to think about that level of detail?
Yes.
She resounds with a yes behind me.
Because, dude, oh, I wouldn't care.
Oh boy. I don't know. Chat, can you hear her? Like, do I have to repeat what she said?
I can hear her a bit.
That said, I'm just going to throw this out there now. I'm glad I'm only doing this once in my life because that is enough for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is audible. All right. But yeah, shout outs to my lovely fiance, Kit Kat. She's behind me. I know you guys can't see her and that there's no picture of her right now, but she's amazing. She also loves KI and she's been watching matches behind me. So
Yeah, congrats on the wedding, by the way.
thank you. Thank you. It's been a long time coming. We've been together for almost 6 years now. So
Whew.
I figured that was long enough.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, but from my experience with my brothers getting married, yeah, weddings are a lot. I haven't really planned them myself, but I've heard of the planning and the horrors of the planning.
Yeah, that's why I'm thankful that we're both staying relatively level-headed in the middle of all this. So
Yeah.
that's it. It looks like we're finally ready for our next match. We've got Classic Skills coming back into the fray against King Ricochet.
Right. We got it. Is that Jago?
Yeah, no, we got a Jago. We got fundamentals. It's not Shadow Jago, so I'm, it's like, okay, we're getting there. We're getting in the vicinity of Shadow Jago, but we don't have Shadow Jago yet. So we got regular Jago, which is still good. He's still one of the best characters in the game, despite how basic he is.
Yep.
But at least you're making me happy by playing on Shadow Jago's stage. So shout outs to those guys for choosing that. Thank you.
All right.
Good patience from Ricochet so far. Nice break. Nice, just catching him low. Good cross up to throw.
Setup.
Oh, he had the right idea to bait the but he forgot about the fired up state.
Very nice there.
Confirms. Nice break.
Break. Keep back to the fireball.
Not quite in range for the Shadow Wing kick, but he had the right idea.
It's a good try. I respect that idea.
Other thing to keep in mind with Cinder's projectiles that they don't actually have hitbox. The only time they're a threat is when they detonate. Oh, went for the bluff, but no punish. Only just a wee little bit of a tap. No.
Again. Getting
Just
very
being a
into that.
little eager. He was just wanting to get in. He was waiting for the projectile to react to. Conversion. Good break.
Break. Very nice. Doing more kicks.
Oh, fading out the shadow counter. I like it. That is a season 1 trick.
That is smart. Yeah, got the pressure. Look at this pressure. Ooh.
That's what you do. There we go. Finally, he's not going to be able to convert off that one. He was already airborne. Good patience.
Ooh.
Nice. And just the big endo cooking to finish it out.
Yeah. Jump throw. Keep the pressure on for the range.
Good conversion, but he wanted the bluff. He saw the single flash for the first break, but Classic just not committing. Nice shadow counter.
Very nice. Gonna do a good amount. Locked out. finisher.
And now it's on Ricochet to make a move. No shadow meter to convert off that, but that was a good use of the flamethrower.
Nice.
Nice, there we go.
There we go.
Gets a little something off it. Corner pressure. Yep, just
Oh,
wait
she's
for
had
it,
a good spacing.
but didn't convert off of it.
Just a little bit left.
Keeping himself safe with the instant cancel. I like it. And
Yeah,
again,
he's going for that risk with just a little bit of health left.
yeah. Like, again, I can see what he was going for. He was waiting for the overcommittal of the whiff punish with the Shadow Wind Kick, but unfortunately, the Wind Kick doesn't have the range it used to in Season 1. Like, back in the day in Season 1, Shadow Wind Kick, you could practically punish any projectile you wanted at basically full screen range. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And a bit broken, and I miss it terribly because I was a Jago player for many years, but unfortunately, it was broken, and it did need to have its range nerfed.
Yeah, instant reaction to that. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, like I could punish, like back in Season 1, you could punish an Orchid, you could punish a Glacius, you could punish Fulgor, you could punish Spinal, pretty much whenever they threw a projectile. You just had to wait for them to try throwing something else, and Shadow Wind Kick, you got him.
Yep.
Also, shoutouts to back in the day when Jago could manual with whatever the heck he wanted after any linker he wanted. I miss those days. Yep, the old days watching Grims as Jago just rip and tear right through people. That was the times. But then you also had to deal with things like safe counterbreaker setups and other BS that thankfully was removed in Season 2 because it really was broken.
Sticking to Jago. Nice. Get out of the corner. Nice.
Can't convert off it though. Didn't have shadow quite at the time.
Charge fireball there. Just flamethrower.
He's getting all of these flamethrower hits, but not being able to really convert off them yet.
Ooh.
Good eye.
That's a good choice there.
Recognizing very quickly that was fake. That was good. Now I'm getting
Popped up. No conversion though.
Yeah, at that height it's going to be really difficult to convert. It would have required a hard
Spacing. Classic knows the spacing where he can bait out that kick because he knows Ricochet really wants that kick.
He's got to demonstrate a bit more patience, or just get blown up by a bomb. There we go.
That works too.
Yep.
Oh, he's just zooming all over the place.
Nice. Right. Nice call out, but not enough. It just shadow counters right back.
Ooh.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I see your shadow counter. Here's mine.
Yeah, I got one too. Don't worry. Good long range here. I was slowly approaching.
Notice the chip damage closing up. There's the shadow wing kick.
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, yep. I agree. Getting the bar built back up. Hang on to your instincts. There's no point really to using it now. You may as well hang on to it.
Yep.
Nice. There's the whip punish again.
Punish is gonna do a good amount. The corner. Nice.
That's setting up another bomb. That time it's not going to
Oh, not gonna work there.
As I say, you show your hand too many times, eventually your opponent's going to be calling on it.
Yep.
And now he's got burning hands.
Yeah. Very burning hands right now.
Good DP, get out of the pressure. No conversion. I was going to say, I hope King Ricochet realizes that he's still building up potential damage, and all he's going to need is one touch.
Yeah.
I was going to say, mind your health, son. Mind your health and your hands.
He's going a little too hand.
All classic skills needs at this point is just one flamethrower because he can convert into Shadow Trailblazer. And that'll be it.
Yeah.
All he needs. And there it is. Oh, he went for the bluff. What were you thinking?
What are you doing? Why are you doing resets?
I was going to say, what are you thinking?
You finish your meal. You gotta finish.
Say, what do you think this is? A Happy Meal, son? Think twice.
You gotta finish your meal. Does not matter. You just take the W. You don't need to be like, haha, I gotcha. Like, you won the game. You know, you're gonna go with a risk like that.
Say, it doesn't matter if it's a big old Big Mac or you got a little bit of Happy Meal left in front of you. You finish your food, man. Like, think about this.
Yeah, you can't just leave it hanging. You can't just be like, you know what? I'm gonna mess with it just one time because those could be famous last words.
Exactly. You might just choke and then it's a bad time. Just saying.
Especially in this game where comebacks are very common sometimes. Yeah.
And they're hype when they do happen. Just saying.
Yeah. And in this game, if you do something like that, you're essentially throwing in the most unnecessary risk you could to your game. Just end it. You don't need to do anything like that.
Just keep it simple, please.
Yeah, just don't give anyone a heart attack there. You can just finish it easy.
All right, so that said, we got, it looks like, I think I saw it correct, or we might have a little bit of a switch up. I thought I saw a Toad. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see. It'll just be a quick second.
We're seeing the Toad. That was what we saw him playing earlier.
Yep, and now he's going back
Toad.
Going back to it for his potential last game. He's locking in with Toad to try and save his life.
Yep. Nice.
Okay. Starting to see some of that pressure we saw before. Actually keeping passive kills locked down.
Okay. Big axe kick there.
Nice footsies, I like it.
Shutting down right now.
Nice. Overhead from the flip out. Good mix up.
Ooh, looking very strong right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where was this before? Just saying.
I wonder why he was like the Jago wasn't working. His Rash looking like it's working for sure. Definitely got something going here.
Oh, we went for the bluff, but there's nothing to call out.
Yeah. So many bluffs today.
Going right back in the corner.
Ooh.
Yep, caught the backdash. Breaks right away.
Ooh, just a little bit off the tip range there. That's nice.
Wisely choosing to burn the arms, I agree. It'll hopefully, well, he's being a little more cautious.
Yeah, he's still eating that damage for sure, though.
Yeah, well, it's only potential at this point. It doesn't matter until it turns into red and then damage.
Ooh, eating it.
Yep.
Nice. Over. Gonna get some good damage here. Might get the danger zone in time. Oh, nice.
And there we go. There we go. Now we're starting to see it come back.
All right.
Back to life. There's a heartbeat. We're still alive. We got a set. We're good.
Yep. Still going good. Definitely wonder why he wasn't going with Rash from the get-go, though. Maybe he didn't want to show his hand too early.
Well, it could be that. It could also be that he just wanted the fundamentals, because on paper, and this is where you get into like the theory of cat. Like, on paper, I'd say that Jago's probably the stronger pick matchup-wise against Cinder, just because, again, as simple as Jago's toolset is, he has a lot of power in just the simplicity and just the mix-ups, and he's got a totally invincible DP. He's got a instinct that lets him take his life back, which I could see that coming more into play with the potential damage, and just the fact that Cinder, if played right, can just rack up damage really quickly. So I think that might have been what he was thinking before, but now it's kind of one of those situations where you just look like, oh, I should have just done this from the begin with and just sticking with Rash. So he bet his tournament life on it. Let's see if it pays out.
Yep. But in the end, it's more... The matchup can be worse, but it's really the comfort level that makes the actual matchup.
Mm-hmm.
You can counterpick, but if you're not as comfortable with them, it could be very much less effective.
Exactly.
And that's why we're seeing this Rash seemingly work a lot more.
And again, just playing the normals, the sweeps, standing medium kick, the really good normals of Rash, and just playing those ranges right. Good patience, but didn't quite catch him on the punish there.
Nice. Get in.
Nice. Gets him to the corner. Knockdown. What's for breakfast?
That's a throw.
Again, just playing that safe range, just trying to catch the errant button, get the counter hit.
Yep.
And again,
man.
Yep. Tried to charge in and get through the bomb projectile, but again, it didn't work out for him.
Okay. Nice. Keeping him out. Don't want to give him an inch.
Classic just trying to be patient. Good conversion. The recap to the wall.
Nice.
Knockdown. What's for breakfast? Overhead. Good break.
Broken there. Good. Nice.
There. Nice.
Switching sides, smart.
Ricochet not punishing the DP on that time. There we go. Calling out the pressure.
Nice. Get a little bit of sauce on this one.
As the knockdown. I'm waiting for the dance, just saying.
Not enough thrust. To be honest.
Boot juggles. Oh, mistimed it.
Oh no! Stopped by the boot. Lockdowns would do a lot of damage.
Choosing to do the boot ender for the damage. I agree. Nice.
Nice. That was tricky. I like it.
And just doing YOLO again. Gonna Trailblazer right in.
Ooh, very nice here. Yeah, just
Very
chip.
nice.
Down to the final bar here.
Yep. Potentially match point here for Classic.
Reverse throw there.
It could happen. He's got almost a full life bar to shoot through, but he could very much take it here. And again, throw. All right, what's for breakfast? Ricochet sitting on an instinct. He could easily bring in the clown car and make this work.
He's making spin.
Woo!
Very nice.
Oh, that's gonna be
too eager. He was too
Please
eager.
convert. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, he's definitely too eager with that. He halted the train for just a little bit.
And just like that, we got 2-2. We're going to the last game.
Yep.
We got a double Luigi on our hands. Just saying.
Double Luigi. Yeah, I mean, this Rash pick definitely looking like it's a lot fresher than the Jago pick.
Yeah, definitely. This was a good decision now, because now we're in a final game situation. Now the nerves are going to start coming into play. Adrenaline starts flowing through both players' heads. Anything can happen at this point.
Yep. You never know. I mean, this is the final game, final round, tense on both sides. Although, right now, Ricochet's got a lot more momentum. And when you're up from 2-0 and they're coming from behind and they tie you at 2-2, that hurts a bit. That's something that sits in the back of your head.
I was going to say, Classic has got to find a way to put a stop to Ricochet's momentum, or he's just going to roll right over him.
Yeah. Right now, Ricochet is definitely feeling very comfortable right now. If he gets his mix up here, a throw, put him in the corner.
Yep. Recap.
Nice.
No, flip out. Nice.
Nice.
The overhead again. Throwing for his troubles. Now he's in the corner. Went for the fission for Oki, but just mistimed it.
Nice.
Burning out the arms again. This is what we've been seeing. Good Shadow Boot to get him off. I agree.
Throw the detonators in with some bombs.
Yep. Oh, called him out on trying to eat the other one. I like it.
He's ready. Ooh.
Knockdown once for breakfast. Back rolls away.
Very nice.
Oh, no punish on the DP. That could have been big.
Yeah.
Lockout. All right. What's he going to do with this? Gets himself out of the corner. Back to neutral. That's a nice chunk of change off that.
Nice. Oh, you're gonna have to get anything off of it though.
And again, the Season 1 tech. I like it. Ooh, confirms with the clown car. Nice. Nice crossover. That was dirty.
Yep.
Gets him all the way to the other wall. I agree. No swag throw, but that's okay. And just like that, Ricochet's on match point now.
Right in the back.
All right, what's for breakfast? Nothing. Just expecting a button. Nice breaking the lights.
Is there? Ooh. Okay. Sent up. Good juggle here. Another combo.
Went for the longer knockdown. I'm surprised he didn't go for a full-on just flip out and reset at that.
I'll take the bar. Alright.
Alright, burning the arms again. The potential damage won't start building up till now once he actually has his life bar on screen, but it's still a good call.
Definitely give him some support.
Yep. This will be a good juggle. Can he make it work? Nope, he drops it, but that's right. Oh. Commentator's curse. I thought he had the reset. It would have been sick if he did.
Isn't that the dash is there? Nice flip kick there.
Nice. Getting the back dash and wake up again. What's the mix up? Oh, that's going to be a punish. Nice. Oh, but he dropped it.
Oh, that hurts. He's definitely shaking a bit right now.
There's definitely nerves showing from both sides, that's for sure. Nice. Oh, he lost it. He lost to confirm. He just got out of it.
Oh, this
a little bit. Yep. And yep, Ultra. That's it.
What a comeback. Seriously, comeback 0-2. He's flipping to Rash.
GG's to both. This is a very good set.
Great set. Seriously.
Plastic's going out, unfortunately, but GG's very strong showing. King Ricochet moving on.
Yeah. Man, what a set. That was very, very good. I mean, a reverse 3-0 there.
Again, we were just talking about that comebacks do happen in this game, and well, here you go. You just saw one.
Yeah. Speak of the devil. But
now coming up next, we have hopefully the next match. You got Erky again and Trevward coming back into the fray if all works out here. Hopefully those connection issues that Erky was having earlier have been fixed. Hopefully we won't see another just heartbreaking disconnect.
Yeah, that always hurts.
Yeah, because he's been absolutely showing super strong play, showing super strong like fundamentals and just very good understanding of the character. It's like their momentum gets broken by those untimely disconnects, and it's just really heartbreaking to see that.
Definitely. But I mean, yeah, we're getting. Yeah, I really do hope that I hope this is just smooth, because I wanted to see a nice smooth set here without any problems.
Yeah, you and me both. All right. So here we go. Game 1. Back on Final Destination for KI.
Yep.
And just to recap, nice little juggles.
Okay.
Good break on the heavies.
Yep.
No shadow counter. That's a big risk with that normal. You can learn to react to it.
Ooh. Good break there.
Nice fake cross-ups. No dice, but gets the throw. A lot of silver on Erky's life bar right now.
Yeah. We definitely need to spend something to get some health back.
Yep. Just normal throw again. I'm not liking how much silver's built up. That's going to turn against him real quick.
Oh, look how much. That's so much. You got to get some of that back.
Yep.
And they just went for it right there.
And just wake up boot. That's it. And that's the price you pay with Mira.
Yeah. may have a very, very good toolkit, but you do lose health for using a lot of it.
Nice overhead.
And
the lockout. It's a late bar lockout, but you get a few loops off of that.
Yep. Ooh, nice conversion. It's gonna hurt a lot.
Yep, and that's gonna be it right there. Yep. Boom.
Nice. Very well done.
Very clean showing from Trevor.
These cameos
Looking very one-sided. It's like, I hope for Eric's sake that they're able to get those earlier disconnects out of their head, because it just, again, it feels like just the composure's not there looking at the match. It feels like there's just a lot of hesitation, a lot of nerves. It's just like, and especially speaking from my own tournament experience, you have that disconnect happen to you once.
Yeah.
Okay, you can shake it off. It happens. Twice or more, it eats at you.
Yeah. Because it's something you can't really control. It's something that gets in your head like that.
Yeah. So going into game 2. No character changes out of either player. That's okay.
No surprises here.
Yep. Sticking to guns. Nothing to say there.
Great. Nice conversion.
Filthy cross up. I like it.
Do some knockdown. What's he gonna do with it? Nice. No conversion there though. A little bit too.
I don't think he anticipated that hit landing.
No.
Oh, he had the hit right there. Again, it's been the recurring theme. You just see a lot of hesitation. All right. Nice. There's the lockout and the knockdown. All right. 50% damage. That was good. Helps even things up.
Funky cross-ups there.
Little juggle. All right. Recap.
Nice. Good combo out here.
Yep, and that's going to be bar like that. So Trevor already on looking.
Oh, there we go.
And the taunt. My God, man.
Hey, man, you're playing Rash. You got to party all the time.
Oh, the shadow counter attempt. No. And the bluff. This is really going to hurt. Eric's resources are disappearing really quick.
Yeah.
And the overhead again, and just like that, game 2.
Woo! Man, that was crazy. Yeah, you won the thrust.
Oh my God, Trevor, you unfortunate soul, my good sir. What do you think you're doing? Have some respect, my man.
Yeah, with that filthy mix, he earned those pelvic thrusts.
I suppose that's true. Maybe.
I mean, if you're gonna mix them, you may as well show that. You know, you're not respecting them already by doing the mix. May as well just make it completely visually apparent. Yeah, just hit him with the thrust.
You know, I mean, if it's working, it's working.
Yeah. I mean, right now, he's looking pretty comfortable, though. Sitting at, I believe, is a 2-0 lead here. This could be the final game.
Good call out on the heavy linker from the mirror there. Air to airs.
Nice. Good juggle.
That standing light punch of Rash's floats so much. It's insane.
Yeah.
The breaks. And just a standing medium punch. That's the normals that I'd like to see Eric using more. Just because it's so abusable as a player. Good blocks, keeps himself safe, converts.
There we go.
Nice! There we go. This should hopefully be life bar.
That should be life bar.
Not quite enough. Almost.
Little
Just
bit.
standing medium punch again. There we go. Signs of life. We're getting there.
Yeah, a little bit of health back. Why not?
There you go.
Nice. Now you're
healthy.
getting the bar back.
Yeah, now we're looking healthy.
Yep. Been very good right now.
Oh no, that was not good.
Ooh.
Good break. Yep, instinct conversion.
Oh, with the instinct conversion, this could be it right here. Play the cards right.
Nope. Call out. Getting away from the Shadow Ram. Getting away. I say just got to be very careful every time that Rash eats the bat. He's getting a Shadow Meter, but won't matter this game. He takes it back. Signs of life.
All right, 2-1.
Your life.
Signs of life, we're not done yet. We've got a set.
Supreme victory.
Looking like there was a very good adjustment there. Definitely got to run a bit of a train.
Yeah, I think Erky just needed to get some confidence back. Just say, screw it. If I lose this, I'm done. I'm not going out without a fight. So just hang on to that confidence. Don't let it get lost, is all I got to say to that.
Yeah, just run with the momentum. It doesn't matter if you're down. It only matters about what you're at. Like, it only matters about your momentum. If you're down 0-2, the set's not over. You can still make it. You saw that earlier today. It's not over.
You just need a pixel of life. That's all.
It's only over when it's 3-2.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, going back to Final Destination again. Totally not a smasher, I promise. The bats. All right. Rose. All right. What's the mix-up? Nice cross-up.
Okay.
No recapture off that. Mira can recapture off of her heavy sight, but you have to have a pretty low KV to make that happen.
Perhaps the karma from the thrusts is kicking back in. Oh,
Yep.
a little bit of
Good break.
Good break. Perfect there. It's going to hurt a lot, though.
Yeah, not quite enough to take the bar, but very close. And the overhead again.
Ooh. This is looking...
Yeah, this is looking bad. Erky's getting mixed.
Yeah, getting mixed up, and at set point, calling in the bike and the boot.
Stagger, but no conversion.
Nice. Boots.
Stagger again.
Ooh.
Quickie. Instant overheads. Air to airs.
One.
Just perfect reads. Recap. Oh, good break. Good call out.
Down to the wire.
Convert. Yeah, that'll be bar, but it's looking very dangerous right now. The ticks of the Vampire Mist are going to bring back the little health she has, but again, one touch is all Trevor needs at this point. Go shadow counter.
Oh!
Good conversion.
Oh!
Not done yet.
Not done yet. As long as you got health, it's still anybody's game.
Keeping herself safe. Nice.
Nice!
Embrace. Nope. I was just saying, going just all in at this point. Nice. Are we going to see the legendary comeback?
Oh, that was so close. That was really good effort.
That was really, really close. And a very, very respectable effort from Erky. They're putting in the work.
That was very well done.
Yeah, that was a heartbreaking loss, though. GG's to Erky. Very strong showing.
It looks like as our losers semifinal, we have a potential rash mirror.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah. But I'd say, considering how the Rash has been doing, it's very, very, very probable.
Certainly very probable.
Yep.
So that said, we got someone that wants to come on and talk a few things here. So I'm gonna kind of let NT, I believe, right? If I'm getting your name right, NT, right?
What's up, guys? I am indeed NT. I'm the man behind the stream today. We're rotating it up a little bit. I'm trying to stream a little bit more, but I got to tell you about some important things. First off, EX Saturdays, as many of you guys already know, it's a podcast we run every I shouldn't say every Saturday, but on Saturdays at 5 p.m. We moved into a bi-weekly status as of right now because, you know, COVID and a bunch of other things happening in the U.S. have disrupted a lot of news. So we're taking a bit of time between weeks to let some topics roll through. But of course, you have myself, you have Dynamite, you have Ham Jams. Last week we had Chris Chaos on talking about the Chicago versus New York 3v3. And of course, we talked about Black Lives Matter, which, as you guys already know, that's what is going to be the Matcherino pool tonight. The winner of tonight will get to choose a Black Lives Matter charity of their choice, and then all the Matcherino proceeds will be going to that particular charity. And let's see what we got right now. Looks like we're up to $80, so you guys are doing great. We appreciate everything. Make sure you guys throw in this free coupon code right there on the screen. Just copy and paste it. log into your account, hit contribute, paste that code right in there and hit contribute. It's 50 cents free, just for a couple clicks. If you want to add in more, do the survey quests and the G Fuel formulas. Big shout out to our contributors down here, Storyteller, Cass, B-Brock, and Pat. You guys are great. Anything for KI. We appreciate you guys greatly. And of course, we are still going strong with LKO. Week 13 is live. We're going to be featuring Granblue versus Street Fighter V, UMVC 3, and Melty Blood. So we're changing it up a bit. We are throwing in UMVC 3 and Melty Blood are brand new to the LKO series. So I hope you guys are excited as much as I am. It's going to be great. Ham, I'm sure, is already popping off in the other room for UMVC 3. But I hope you guys are enjoying KI. We're going to get back into our top 8. Thanks for listening.
Shout outs to NT for those announcements. You know, it's cool to see, like, again, a bunch of these games making comebacks, like UMVC 3 especially, because I played UMVC 3 for many years, and while I was never any good at it, I'll be up front, I always enjoyed watching it and, you know, playing where I could and just learning what I could with the game. So it's something I hope we see come back, personally, because I think there does need to be a new Marvel, but you know, still see that people are still playing Marvel 3 is heartening. I like that.
Yeah, Marvel's a great series. Marvel 3 is one of my favorite games. It's so fun to watch. There's so much to it. It's very, very fun to watch always. I'm glad we're getting some more here.
Yep.
Also nice seeing Melty getting some love as well.
Now, Melty, I don't know too much about him, because I don't follow a whole lot of anime games. Granblue versus I love. Like, Granblue is a really, really fun 2D game, and I love playing that here. And again, not quite as good at that as I am, say, KI or Tekken, but it's still a very good game. A lot of fun to play and a lot of fun to watch, too. Like, the throwback to the old style Super Turbo footsies and just gameplay. With that said, we're getting into our losers semis. We got King Ricochet jumping back into the fray against Trevor. As we were kind of talking about before, this could turn into a Rashmere very quickly.
Yep. Could have double toed.
Yep. Get a party going in chat, get the dance going, get the thrusts. We're going to have a good time.
I just hope this ends up being like, you know, sometimes in fighting games you get like ritualistic mirrors where, like, in Soul Calibur, for example, if Yoshimitsu's go in, they do a bow to start, you know, stuff like that. Where they have like a ritualistic. Wonder if they're going to do a ritualistic thrust. I don't know.
Now, it doesn't look like we're going to see it that time because we got someone playing center, so we don't have the mirror. But we are going to see a good matchup regardless. Oh, whoops. I was going to say, what got pulled up? I didn't even see. Okay.
Okay.
All right. We'll have to. Hopefully, somebody can let these guys know that they need to stop. So. Let them play out. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide what happens with this match. But apparently, this is not real. This is fake. So. Gotta wait for this to be over, and then we'll get things fixed right. But at least we can talk a little bit about this match and what's going on. Okay. Cool. I'll jump into that in a second here. Let's see. Gotcha, pardon me, folks, while I get things set up on my side so I can see the right match. Alrighty. Appreciate your patience, folks, as we're getting things straightened out. Okay, I think we're all set up now. I'm in the right lobby. We're good to go. I think we're set. Zamadam, are you still there?
Okay, is it working now?
Yeah, I think so. I was wondering why you
Okay.
went silent. Like, were you having problems, or
Yeah, I think Discord was just messing up for me out of nowhere.
it happens?
Yeah.
As nice as certain things are, like KI and Discord, unfortunately, they're not foolproof.
Yeah. Sometimes just has some audio issues and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like may have bumped my USB cable or something, and it switched it to a different mic.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, you at least you're not like me, where my personal microphone that I use in my stream is a HyperX Quadcast. If you're familiar with it, it's a really nice microphone. And the cool thing is that it lights up to let you know that it's actually recording stuff. There's been, like, even though this thing lights up to tell you it's recording, there's been times where I've thought it was live and I looked down at my mic like, oh, it's darkened. Oops, I didn't turn it on. So, it happens. But getting back to the correct match, which apologies for the disconnect there, folks. We got Wheels FGC coming in on winners finals against Mr. Mancode. And Wheels has been running this pretty dominantly with Fulgore this entire set, so we'll see what happens. Mr. Mancode showing a very strong Shin Hisako. I'd hope that Mr. Mancode sticks with that pick just because it was interesting to see that earlier, and I think it was a very entertaining match, to say the least.
Yeah. I think it's definitely worth a shot regardless. It's been doing him that good.
Mm-hmm. That's it. It looks like we are going to be seeing the Shin Hisako versus Fulgore matchup.
Yep.
And we'll go into it first game and kick off our winners final. So get up and chat. We're coming down to your top 4.
Yep. Winner of this goes to grand finals.
Yep. Losers guaranteed a top 3 finish.
Right. Strong start by Mancode right now.
Yep. Has the Spirit Orb hanging out on wheels. Try to make use of it. Good on wheels to get out of that setup. That's a very difficult thing to deal with the Shin Hisako.
Nice.
Breaks on the heavies. Dangerous decision, but it worked. Blade dashes right in.
Good damage here. Where's the mix?
Nice conversion. I like that. Are we going to get hands? No, he's just going to convert.
Very nice.
Again. And again, just Wheels is so afraid of the hands that he's just letting himself get touched left and right. And just like that, Manco's got a bar off of Wheels. The first time I think we've... Well, no, I take that back. Not the first time we've seen Wheels lose the bar, but taking a very tenuous lead against Wheels right now.
Yeah. Wow. Very, very strong with this Shin Hisako right now.
Toss up. Nice, and again, that crouching medium kick just playing that exact footsie's range.
Yep. Oh.
DP, that's going to be a punish.
DP. It's going to hurt. That's got to be.
Yep, and just like that, Mancode going up 1 game over Wheels.
Yeah. Very strong. Not even that, just that. Didn't lose a health bar.
Very strong showing.
Very, very impressive.
Supreme victory.
It's not often that I see Wheels drop a game like this. I'm wondering if this is going to turn into a drop set.
Still might get the Gargo switch.
We could. I mean, it's certainly not out of the territory yet.
No.
But we'll see what happens here. Again, I feel like it was mostly working, but I don't know, like Manco just got the knockdown and just kept the wake-up pressure going is what happened.
Yeah. Definitely was able to capitalize a lot better. Getting those cross-ups.
Yeah, and also not doing those Chicago punishes and actually making that block DP hurt, so.
Yeah. All right, sticking with a Fulgore.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna have to change something up here.
I can respect that. Staying true to his guns. And game 2. Let's do it. Oh, hitting with the medium eye laser. Just just getting the stagger, keeping away. At that distance, won't be able to do much with it, but it's at least keeping Mr. Mancode at bay. The nice eye laser low, good.
Nice, nice.
Cross up, good blocks from Mr. Mancode. A very difficult block on the cross up low. Ooh, great. Breaking on the heavy right away. Wheels looking a lot more confident this time. Got hands. All right, what's going to happen?
Nice. Anti-air, get the hands.
Throwing the hands. All right. It's going to hurt, but it's not going to do a whole lot.
No. It's very good for striking fear, though.
And it's just that moment of, oh, now I got to wait for this to be over, and it gives, most importantly, in my opinion, it gives a chance to think.
Yeah.
And just like that, Wheel's taking the bar back. Just ending with a bluff because he can.
Yeah, why not?
Spirit Orb. Using Eye Laser again. Just taking the hit. Letting the Spirit Orb just making the approach.
Just vibing.
Good blocks by Wheels.
Good. Good defense for sure.
I was gonna say, Mancode have been making really good use of that just full screen crossover. And the bluff. This is probably going to turn into a lifeline. End game. Yep.
That's it.
Using the bar. I agree. Just closing it out. And just like that, a game apiece. We've got a set.
Yep.
Supreme victory.
Looking very, very comfortable with the full gore now.
Yeah. Now we're starting to see the confidence. Wheels has just started the download, at least, we'll say.
Yeah.
Just, you know,
download period.
Yeah, just needed that game to figure out what was going on.
Yeah, the usual.
And of course, respects to Wheels keeping things on the same side. Just unqueue and then requeue just to make sure that the scoreboards don't have to be switched or anything like that. So, respect.
Yep.
This man knows his online tournaments.
Definitely a veteran of them.
And sticking no character changes yet. And at this point, I agree. Both characters have been working, so no need to switch it up yet at this point. Again, Wheels making very good use of that medium eye laser. Just to control the space and keep Mancode at a very good distance where he's comfortable with it. Now that Mancode's in place. Oh, the opening. I like it.
Great. Nice.
It didn't work a couple times last match, but otherwise Mr. Mancode's been making good use of just that hard to react to process.
Yep.
Worked out. Sweet. Let's wake up.
Nice. Something going here. Chipping away.
Overhead, sustaining reset. I like it.
Nice, nice.
The hands out. Nice. He's got to be very mindful of that once she gets back up on her feet. Cross
Using
up low.
the cross ups with the breaker.
Nice shadow counter. Just waiting until the absolute last possible distance to call it on.
Yep.
Nice. Yep, and ending with a bluff. Not letting Mr. Mancode get any instinct back. That was a good call. Letting it run out.
Got the Spirit Orb out.
Again, it's just such good use of the medium eye laser. Again. With punish. All right. Knockdown. What's the setup? Nice. Just a low
Ooh,
get out of it. There we go. That's a proper punish.
Yep. Okay.
Nice call out on the shadow on the Yozon. It's a knockdown. What's the setup? Nothing. There we go. At least it looked like nothing. It was very deceptive.
Nice light break there. Pushing in the corner. This is not a good situation to be in.
Breakfast. Overhead. A little bit of ground up. Not able to convert off it. With punish, but it's not going to be already in the air, so not able to convert it into a full combo.
Oh, the spacing on that was very interesting.
Staying in the air to avoid getting grabbed by the hands. I agree.
Yep.
And instinct over, so they go away. So good patience.
Yep.
Oh, just getting caught on the tail end of the Ozon.
Combo breaker, that's gonna be it for that one. Very
Just-
close again.
Again, Wheels very quick to make adjustments to Mr. Mancoat's game plan. This is starting to look one-sided, a little bit, but starting to get there.
Yeah. Definitely close games, though.
A lot more back and forth, not one-sided like each of the first 2 games were. They're starting to figure each other out.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a lot of adjustments being made. Yeah. Probably going to get the same setup.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't think, I don't think there's going to be much of a need for a character change at this point on Mr. Mancoat's side. He's been making very good use of Shin Hisako at this point. Yeah, no character change. As I say, we don't want to see like the counter picks Glacius again like we saw earlier. That I don't think would be a good decision at this point. Characters working is just a matter of playing a little smarter.
Mm-hmm. Sticking to the guns is a good idea if you're very comfortable with the character. You don't need to make a unnecessary switch.
Knockdown, what's next? Cross up.
Nice.
Went for the bluff, but there's nothing to catch.
Okay, nice. Version there. We did some good damage off of that.
Overhead. All right. Standing resets. I like it. Again. Throw. Knockdown. What's for breakfast? Cross up.
Cross up. Got him. Anything here? Nice.
In the eye lasers. Good call. Knockdown. What's
Corner.
next?
Nice. Beautiful.
That's going to be a big damage. Not quite enough to kill, but it's going to be close.
Yep.
Totally safe at that point. DPs. I like it.
Ooh, you gotta deal with the round start hands as well.
Yeah, but bear in mind that Shin Hisako can resummon those hands whenever she wants. Like, they're on the other side of the stage right now, and now they're gone because she's out of instinct, but she can resummon them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, nice.
Staggers, all right. Again, stagger again, standing reset. I like it. Very nice.
Good break.
And again.
Good break again. Very, very close right now.
Just went for the YOLO cross-up. Wheels was ready for it.
Yeah.
Overhead, no conversion. Nice blocks. Got tagged by the overhead.
Nice. Got the lockout. One setup away here.
I thought he was trying to fuzzy, but it wasn't going to work. And just like that, we're 2-2.
Nice. 2-2.
For once, it's rare when I see this, but for once, Wheels was unsure. He was trying to fuzzy.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Manco definitely getting the hang of this here. Definitely getting used to the full gore.
Yep.
It's a very, very equal match right now.
At the same time, like, again, the YOLO callouts, like, he made such good mileage off of it before, just aren't working for him at this point. The times that he's tried it, I think he's only caught Wheels once at this point, and that's because he had already something on top of him that he was thinking about. Like, the random just shadow call-out cross-ups like that just haven't been working out, and Wheels has been making him pay for that every single time. It's been iffy. It's been Chicago punishes, no offense, but, you know, he's been making that work, bottom line.
Yeah. But yeah, now that it's getting called out, got to think of a different strategy here, see what we can do with it.
He's got to come up with some better mix-ups. Like, when he's got the knockdown and he's got the Shadow Spirit Orb in play, you know, he's got plenty of tools. It's just he needs to get that knockdown. Once he's got it, yeah, he's working great, but it's just the trick is in getting that knockdown.
Last round, winner's
overhead
final.
Again. Wheels has been making such good use of just the high-low mix-ups here in this fight.
Nice. Good break. You got the flying X there. Another good break.
Flash. Right. That's the cross-up. There it is. Didn't quite get the conversion off it, but it's close. Won't be able to shadow counter it. Not enough meter.
The DP. Nice. Good break there. Now staying at a distance, just trying to chip away at that health bar.
Yep. He's going to slow down the reactor spin speed, so he's going to not get hits as quickly, but he's close. Oh, and he goes right into the hands.
Ooh.
That's fine, though. That's fine, though. It's only going to do a little bit.
It's the threat of the hands that does a lot too.
Yeah. Or it looks like maybe just getting it off the field so that way it wouldn't be as big a deal to think about. Because at that point, it wasn't going to do it. So,
Yep.
may as well just get rid of it so that way it's not something that Mancode can threaten with.
So some reactor.
Yep. Unique trait of Fulgor's, he can charge his reactor only in instinct. It used to be in Season 1 that he could do that whenever he wanted and found the time, but then it got removed in Season 2, and then now he's got it back in Season 3 as a unique instinct only mode. And just like that, Mancode taking it to red bar. We're basically tied at this point. Final round, let's go.
Final round of winners finals. Set point for both.
Nice. Fake cross up, I like it.
Ooh. Good mix there.
What's the next? Oh, DP.
Good. DP was ready for it. Knew the cross up was coming. Nice. Sees the...
Ooh!
Ooh.
That was
Very
incredible.
nice. And now she's got instinct too.
One more touch. That's all Mancode needs.
And now in a very comfortable position.
Ooh, okay. That was smart.
Ooh,
Get away from
okay.
it. Yep, Shadow Blade Dash would go right over it. He can't get touched by the hands, so I think it'll be enough at this point. Anyway, good stuff. Oh, he went for the throw.
Oh, he tried to...
And the step here. The break. All right, he's out.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
X
Get the medium eye laser, just trying to play keep away, make him come in.
doesn't have bars.
Not
I
a,
can't-
oh, and he went for the bluff, and then man.
Oh man, he takes it. Mancode going on to grand finals winners.
Making an omelet out of that scramble. My God.
Yeah. That Shin Hisako is scary.
And Mancode moving on to grand finals. Wheels knocking down the losers for now. I'm sure we're going to see him come back up, but still, very good set. Awesome winners finals. Shoutouts to both players.
Yeah, seriously, that was a great set. Last round of the set. 2-2. Couldn't ask for a closer set.
Those are the kinds of sets that you want to see happen, because those are the ones that are not only entertaining to watch, but they're fun to talk about.
Yeah. Because there's great decision making by both sides. It just came down to essentially who would get their Oki rolling, and who could keep capitalizing more off of that.
Yeah, and that's kind of at the higher level. That is what happens with Shin Hisako and Fulgor both. You've got plenty of good mix-up tools, and all you got to do is just get that one knockdown, and, well, now you've got all kinds of pressure options, and your opponent has to make a bad decision very quick.
Yep. Pretty much. But yeah, looks like we are going down to the losers semifinal right now. To the perhaps a Rashmir.
Yep. Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, we kind of went into this match unintentionally and early, so sorry about that earlier, folks. But and that said, while we're getting our players in here, we'll shout it out one more time. We have a Matcherino going for tonight. Please consider, going in and click. Just for a few clicks, you can each donate 50 cents. Everybody watching the stream gets to do that. Well, you can use ! Matcherino to pull things up. Proceeds from tonight's pot is going to a Black Lives Matter charity of choice for the winner. So the money we're raising tonight through Matcherino is for a good cause. So please go to Matcherino. We're up to $81 right now. Click that contribute button. Drop in the code right there. You can leave a comment if you like. And if you want to chip in more, you certainly can. Once you've got it all entered, you click contribute, and then you'll add to tonight's pot, which is going to go to a Black Lives Matter charity. So please consider donating. It's all for a good cause tonight. We love you guys, and we're glad to see such amazing support from people like Storyteller Cast, like B.E. Brock, from Pat. You all are amazing. So thank you for those amazingly big donations. Y'all are awesome.
Seriously. Love coming together for a good cause for a tournament like this. Get the hype, and it's all for a good cause.
That's what we're about in the FGC. That said, waiting for our next match to load. And again, it's nice to come back and commentate again. Like, I think the last time I did this prior to tonight was for Pharaoh Yami's Combo Killers, which I missed doing commentary because it's one of the things I like to do, and I unfortunately don't get to do a lot because we don't have a lot locally here in Minnesota for streams. Aside from, I know like back before the pandemic hit and all that, like they were doing Unist on stream, which I unfortunately don't play. They were doing SFB, which again I unfortunately don't play. Tekken community, which I'm part of, we do try and get a stream going. It's a very rudimentary setup. I'm hoping here in the future minutes that we can get a regular stream going like this, because what you guys have is really nice. So I gotta give shout outs to that. So, but hopefully we'll see more. I'd like to do more commentary, get to do this more often, because it's a lot of fun talking about games and just talking about the match and analyzing things. So,
yeah, it's a lot of fun just in general, and I always encourage people who haven't tried it, if they want to, just give it a shot. It's really fun to do. It's yeah, you pretty much get to, it really gives you a good aspect and a good view of what players do. It gives you a lot more into it because you're talking about it as you're seeing it.
And it's challenging at first to get into that, and you'll make slip ups here and there, but a good way to practice is to just watch replays, if there is commentary, mute it, and just try commentating yourself. Try commentating your own replays from replay mode if you're looking for something fresh that maybe you haven't seen it before, or you just haven't assessed that particular match. There's ways to practice that.
That's how I started doing it.
Yep, same here.
Yep.
And then at Mall Brawl, there was a couple open spots for commentary. I jumped in and was commentating Street Fighter 4 matches and had a heck of a time. I loved it.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Appreciate your all patience here while we're waiting for King Ricochet to jump back in here and Trevor, just so we can get our match going. Once we've got them in the lobby, we're going to kick off this losers semifinal. Winner here will advance to losers finals to face Wheels, and then loser, of course, goes home. Still 3 out of 5. That doesn't change. Again, playing by KI World Cup rules, it's all 3 out of 5 for all matches. So we'll, again, we've still got plenty more KI to come. We've got losers finals, then we got grand finals, of course.
Yep. Got a good amount left. But yeah, we've had a really good character diversity tonight.
I'm a little sad I didn't see my main pop up in the bracket. So shout outs to anybody who was running Shadow Jago and we didn't get to see on stream. I appreciate anybody who is playing the character, because I know that, speaking from experience from as a Shadow Jago main, he's a little bit harder just because he's lower damage, and he's pretty much worthless without having any shadow meter on him. But he's still, in my opinion, a fun character to play and rock solid.
Yeah.
It's hard to win. It's going to be hard to win tournaments with him, but you can at least frustrate the heck out of people with him.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see mine either. I didn't see any Maya or Kim Woo, so a bit sad. But love seeing any character anyways.
Yeah. I know there's a few locals who've been asking me about how to learn Maya and a couple of the other characters that we've been seeing tonight. I'm like, well, Maya, you just got to learn to use the daggers. You've got to set up for your pips, and then once you've got it, you've got a free opening, and it doesn't matter what they do with it. They're going to get tagged. So just get them to block the daggers. That's how you win.
Yep. Just got to make them afraid of the daggers.
Yep. And then once the daggers are powered up, you throw a big homing unblockable projectile, and then you just do what you need to convert off it.
Yep. Good old fun stuff.
And at this point, appreciate your all's patience. We're just waiting on King Ricochet. I'm not sure where he's at right now, but we will get him in the lobby shortly. And I'm gonna take a drink, because I'm telling you, if I'm hoarse tomorrow morning, fine, but at least I can say I threw out my voice commentating some good KI.
Yep. Yeah, I remember when I started commentating, I used to have a huge problem with that, talking this much. But yeah, over time, as long as you just got water or something on you.
Yeah. It probably also doesn't help that, I spend with my job, I spend all day on the phone. So it's like I'm already wearing my voice out.
Okay. Yeah. That'll do it.
But you know what? I'm having fun. I'm hoping you're all having fun with us. Looks like we finally got King Ricochet in the lobby again, so we're ready to go. We can put the Eddies back away in the chat. I see him. We're going to get a match. Could potentially turn into a Rashmir. We'll see what happens. I know before when we accidentally pulled this, it was a Cinder v Rash. I don't know if that decision is going to stick, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see. But man, a Rashmir.
It's like I want a party tonight. Like, can we see at least a Rashmir once? Because I want a party tonight. It's Friday. Yeah. It's the end of the week. We can party at least a little bit, right?
A little bit. A little bit.
I may not drink anymore, but I can at least appreciate a good party.
Oh, we got.
Oh no! This is not what we want to see. This is. Can we please just like get rid of all these connection issues, please?
Please. Yeah,
it's like I'm tired of the bracket. I'm tired of the bracket being plagued by this. I'm just saying.
Yep. Yep. I'll just be waiting this one out a bit.
Yep. Yeah, well. Reason to take another drink here. Rehydrate.
Yep.
And hopefully these issues will get fixed fast enough so where we can actually get this match rolling and, well, make everything work.
Yep.
All right. I think we're all good, hopefully.
Hope we're going to get this going.
Yep. I don't have any wood I can knock on, unfortunately, with my desk that's made out of plastic, but you know what? If I could, I would be knocking on it.
Gotcha.
Appreciate it. Okay, so I don't know if that score is going to stick. They're saying they're 1-0 right now from an off-stream match. I'm going to let the TOs make that call. We'll see what happens once the scoreboard loads up. Okay, TO's approved, so that's good.
Oh, the sender.
Yep, TO approves. So we're going to be starting this 1-0 in favor of Trevor. And it's going to be, again, Cinder v Rash. So not going to see the mirror quite yet. We'll see what happens as the set evolves. But, you know, again, I'm hoping to see a Rash mirror because that would be just lots of fun.
Yeah, that'd be great. But maybe testing the waters real quick, or I guess the fire.
Yep. All right, and hopefully no more connection issues. And just right off the bat, Trevor going in with a lockout, burning the legs. I agree, that's going to lock out the more dangerous options of Rashes. Coming right back with the bluff. Whew.
Nice.
Ricochet not even carrying his legs are burning.
Now whatever, just walk it off.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, calling out the shadow.
Oh, look at that.
This is really going to hurt. This is going to be around. Yep.
That's, oh, man. Yep, Cinder's fire is not something you play with. If you're going to take a risk like that with a boot, that is a big boy risk.
Yeah. And, well, going to make it pay easily.
Ooh, all right. This should be it. As long as it's not broken. It broke.
Nope, it broke.
It broke. Yep. And locked out, though, this is going to hurt a lot as long as it's finished right.
Yep, knocked him towards the corner. Tried to catch him with a low flamethrower.
Ball, take him down to 1 bar here.
Trevor's got a little bit of a lead over Ricochet still. I can't quite call it negligible, but it's still, it's like right in that cusp, you know?
Yeah. Ooh.
Nice, getting the juggles in, taking him all the way to the corner. Punished, all right. Okay. To the wall, what's next? Woo! Oh, and just going for the bluff right away.
Got just a crumb of health, though.
Yep. Just one touch.
One touch into Ultra, that's it. That also works.
Yep, I mean, again, just keep it simple. And the taunts. This man's popping off.
Listen, he was taunting his Rash, he's taunting his Cinder. Anything's a party these days.
Also, shoutouts to Nikki for raiding us here with a 59 viewer raid. My dude, you're awesome. We want to talk about, since we're talking about Fulgore players, because Wheels has been running the bracket with Fulgore here. You want to talk about the legendary Fulgore. You talk about Nikki. Just saying.
Yeah, thanks, man. It's crazy. Love watching all this KI. I love watching more people get in here.
Always good to see folks coming by. And again, the new, as I've been saying all along, the new blood is especially heartening to see as a longtime KI player.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like we're probably gonna. You think he's gonna switch back to Jago perhaps at all, or no?
You know, on paper, I'd say that match could work because Jago fundamentally, again, is sound, and despite the simple, tools, he has a very, very potent game.
Yeah.
The question, though, as you said, is that it comes down to, does he feel more comfortable playing Jago in this matchup?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It wasn't really working before, in my opinion, and Ricochet looks like seems to agree with that sentiment. Sticking to Rash at this point.
Stick with the rest. Stick with what you're comfortable with.
Mm-hmm. So that said, going into potentially final game, Trev Word 2 games up over Ricochet.
Yep.
It's been very convincing games so far. Ricochet's got to make a change.
Trev definitely showing he's got a good Cinder as well as the Rash.
Getting towards the corner. What's for breakfast? Overhead. I like it.
Nice.
To the wall.
The legs
up again. Nothing. Won't have the shadow to convert out that, but it's at least a little bit of damage.
A little bit.
Nice cross up.
Nice. The boot. This is a good juggle here.
Keeps himself safe with the instant cancel. Very tricky Trailblazer mix up. I like it.
Nice. This is going to hurt a good bit.
Legs, again, the same tactic we saw before. Ricochet didn't care, and it ended up costing him dearly in game 2.
Yes. He was racking up there, too.
Cashing it out.
Throwing some bombs.
Nice.
Okay. That should be, yep.
Not quite enough.
Almost.
The trade will do it, though.
The meter trade. Very nice. Okay. Nice. Getting some good damage here. Got something rolling.
Nice. Just eating the bombs, even though they're literally liquid lava.
Yeah, as well. Just eat it. It's not gonna come back.
Nice break with the heavy.
There we go.
Getting the damage built up.
Break.
The manual.
In the corner. A little bit left to this life.
And Trevor's just hanging on to that little bit of the green pixel. This won't be enough to kill, but it's going to be close.
Yeah.
What's for breakfast? Yeah, the chip will do it there. He had the right idea by blocking it, but...
For a flamethrower there. Axe kick.
Break.
Break.
Trailblazer caught him, and that's going to be it.
Yep. Very nice. Taking it 3-0, and he's teabagging.
Bag.
Sir.
Come on, man.
Sir, you bagging? He's bagging.
Oh man, the disrespect this whole bracket between the thrusts, the bags, and everything else. It's like, come on, dude.
He's thrusting, he's bagging.
Mm-hmm.
No respect.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, you're in the pop-off, so why not?
Also, that said, while we're between matches here, again, shout-outs to Matcherino. If you guys want to jump in, and especially those of you coming in from Nikki's chat, if you want to type in !Matcherino, you will pull up our Matcherino for tonight. Currently, we're up to $81. Tonight's pot is significant because we are raising money for charity. Winner of tonight's bracket will get to decide on a Black Lives Matter charity that fund gets to go to. You can contribute by clicking on that contribute button. Everybody in the chat gets to donate 50 cents for free. Just drop in the code, type in a comment. If you want to pitch in more, bless your heart. And as I said, the winner of tonight will also be able to go on and choose which charity that goes towards. And we have some very big, generous donations tonight coming in from Storyteller Cass, BE, Brock, Pat, and others who are just making tonight awesome. So those of you who have been pitching in and doing what you can with the Matcherino, you guys are awesome. So thank you so much for that. There's some other G Fuel energy formula stuff you can complete on the side there too to increase the amount you can donate. So please go take a look at that. Toss in your 50 cents. Let's build a big pot tonight for charity, and let's make this happen because Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm.
Code, before I forget, is LK012KI for those who might need it. So, yeah. Got time between matches here as we load up for losers finals. We got Wheels coming back into the fray now. Who's been running Fulgore all night, making him work. Coming up against Trevward with that amazing Cinder play, who at a moment's whim could also break out a rash.
Yep. Yeah, we really don't know, do we?
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the Cinder, he's got the Rash. I'd assume right now it's probably going to be like Cinder versus Fulgore. Stuff based off of like momentum.
Yep.
Well, we will see. This is a wonderful loading screen.
Yep. Again, just waiting for the day that we're all in SSD. It'll be glorious.
Oh, he's
And
going
here we
Rash.
go. Yep, going with Rash this time. All right. And already just going ham. Getting in there. It's party time. They went for the grab. Good backdash from Wheels. Punished the whiff throw.
Nice.
Overhead, good blocks. Throws again.
Great.
Wake up. Cross of overhead.
Locked him out of there.
Yep. This is going to hurt a bit.
Yep.
Boot ender. Overhead.
Overhead. Charge.
DP's out of it. Good call. Nice. Overhead. Like, we haven't seen a whole lot of lows at all, but the previous match they were making good use of the 50-50 mix-up against each other.
Okay. Going using that movement there.
Nice. Converting off the crouching short.
Conversion. Plays this right, should be.
Oh, not quite enough.
Just a bit. It goes for the chip.
Oh, caught him anyway. Very good call by Wheels to just abuse the projectile invincibility of the Shadow Blade dash.
I was just gonna wear out the instinct meter.
All the way to the corner. Very good. Wheels hanging on to a little bit of his green bar still. Could lose it at any moment. Japanese going to lose the chip, as I said. It wasn't going to last.
Nice dash.
Totally safe. Can't shadow counter it. Didn't have the meter. Nice.
Nice.
Wait, fake cross up, wake up. I like it. Lows. Very nice. Wheels is going in. One more touch. He's got this.
Single button and ultra or whatever works.
Good break.
Ooh, nice conversion here. Throw him in the corner.
Not quite. Too much KB. Nice. Goes down.
Again. The bike.
Get it again. Oh, good break. And that's it.
Oh,
Just a touch.
nice. Got him right there. Wheels taking the first game here.
Reminding them very painfully that you gotta mind your legs.
Yeah.
Especially at that range, because that crouching medium kicks such a good normal at full wars.
Yep. Maybe doing a lot of overheads, but you gotta watch the toes. But yeah, I'm liking the Rash. I'm definitely liking the Rash pick here.
The Rash pick, I agree, was definitely the right choice in this, because this is one that Wheels, at least so far, is seeming to struggle with, which, again, you don't see Wheels struggle often. Usually he's confident, he's composed. Again, we're used to seeing the Gargos with him, and he could still very much pull him out at any point, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Never know. But I'm thinking we're probably just going to be getting full core.
Wait a minute.
Idol?
Wait, what?
What? Idol. Hold up.
Yeah, this is unexpected. We were not expecting this. I don't know what Trevward is thinking at this point.
Hey, maybe just going with something.
Although shoutouts to that amazing outfit for Idol. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, thrown in the corner. And again.
Thrown again.
All right, nice. Overhead. Lows. Cool.
So far.
Okie.
Very... Oh, there we go.
Now that's going to be a punish. Not going to get anything off that.
Nothing off of that.
Activates instinct. He's got to have had a plan for this. Or he doesn't. Okay, gets the jump in, but no conversion. Going back into the corner. Bonk, bonk, bonk. What's next? Bonk, bonk, bonk. All right.
Another one.
No, not quite. He's got to scream first. DPs. All right, there's a punish. Proper one this time, and that'll be bar.
Yep. Nice. Get some bonks off there. Push him in the corner.
To the wall. Bonk, bonk, bonk. All right, what's next?
Okay. The DP. Single button into the
Nice. Standing
shadow
reset.
there.
Standing reset with the overhead. I like it. Nice. Oh, that's going to check him on that one. Yep.
Very nice.
Fingers. Yeah. Very nice use of the instinct to get out of that situation, but he's still got an uphill battle to fight.
Yep. A little bit of one, especially because Fulgor's got that instinct up.
Yep. Good idea to punish with a throw that time just because of the meteor.
Just a little bit of health left. He's in the danger zone, so he's got to watch himself.
Gets the touch. All right. Got the barbarian head active.
Breaker, and that is gonna...
Yep, the overhead will do it.
That'll do it. Okay. Okay.
Why combo when you can just standing reset and tag him with a normal?
Boop.
Yep. So yeah, I think it's safe to say at this point the idle pick was a mistake. He was doing much better with Rash.
He's doing very good with the Rash. I don't understand why he switched from Rash already. We might get Cinder. We might get some other random character now.
Well, either way, he's got to make this decision very carefully because whatever he picks, he's going to lock in his tournament life with.
Yep. Yeah.
Wheels up 2-0 right now over Trepward. He's got to, if he's going to make a pick, it better be one that counts. Yep. And there we go. Back to Rash. Yep. It might have just needed to be that just kind of mind break just to get it out of Wheels' head, you know, or just needed that quick break. If that was the case, then that was a heck of a gambit to go with.
Yeah. Putting something on the line with Idol when you've been doing pretty decent with Rash and Cinder. Oh, tries to go with the ambiguous there. Throw.
Good blocks in the overhead. Caught him low with the crouching medium.
Okay, throw him.
Nice. Fake cross-ups.
Nice.
Overheads, another standing reset.
Oh, these standing resets.
Again,
He's
get
trying
the whip.
Try to jab.
Oh, almost had the whip, and then just a little bit late. Nice DP.
Ooh. The boot.
Yep, caught him low, and just like that, Wheels is on match point. This could be over very quickly. He's looking very strong in this. Good blocks. Caught him on the whip.
Looking very dominant right now. Do the drill there.
I was gonna say, please don't get caught by that.
Yeah. 5,000 years of startle.
Nice DP. Choosing not to throw back in the corner, going for the mix-up. Got the cross-up. That's it. And Wheels popping off. And, oh, we had a disconnect right after that. Oh, no.
Is that a perhaps just an ordinary disconnect?
You know, I'm gonna raise a suspicious eyebrow with that one. Just saying. I feel robbed right now. I'm just saying. I wanted my hype beam. Chat, can you make this up to me? Can we get a hype beam, please?
Yeah, we need something. We need at least something of a hype beam to come out of this screen.
I feel dirty after that one. I feel like I just got robbed.
Yeah. Well, we're looking like we're getting the run back now, though.
Yep. Now we've got the true run back. We got Wheels and Man Code facing each other again for grand finals.
Yep. Most likely going to get Fulgor versus Shin Hisako. I'm pretty sure Wheels is just going to be sticking to his guns here.
Yep. sticking to his guns. Mancode again showing tonight that Shin Hisako is definitely viable and making good use of all that Oki pressure, which is probably again the most dangerous tool set that Shin Hisako has, in my opinion.
Yep.
And here we go. This is your grand finals. Mancode coming in from winner's side has to only win 1 set. And Wheels coming in from loser has got to win 2 sets.
All right, nice cross up there.
Fake cross up.
Nice. You get the Fulgor train running here.
Oh, nice. Run up throw. Not quite enough advantage to take advantage of bird off that, but still very good.
Ooh.
Ooh, all right. Good call. Backing away. And just showing a little bit of panic.
No grabby.
Well, I mean, at this point, you can afford to get grabbed just so you can get it off the screen. But yeah, just let it happen. Catch these hands. Yeah, it's not gonna be much.
DP again. This is DP war. Ooh, nice.
No recap on that. That was a blowout.
Yep. Okay. Throwing the X.
Nice. And just like that, we're even on our first game, so down to red bars.
Yep. Nice. That's him going.
Out of there. Nice.
Back
Now,
in the corner.
Yep. And very dangerous spot for Wheels right now. Do not want to be in the corner against Shin Hisako.
No. Not at all.
Oh, the sweep. What's the setup? Nice. Pops him open. Gets him back.
Nice.
Whip throw.
DP. Get off me.
What's the setup?
Mix. Good
Yep,
DP. Calling it out.
Good shadow counter.
Very nice.
Definitely be less afraid of trying to shadow counter this character. Especially if you don't have to worry about the wrap.
no.
Oh, and catching those hands again. Is it going to be enough? Yeah, it is. This time it will be.
That was interesting.
Again, sometimes if you can force a Shin Hisako, someone to sit on hands like that, especially if they're in that low of life, it's a guaranteed unbreakable end of the match. So
Yeah, like that was using the EX swings there to keep them rooted.
making him just catch those hands. Sometimes that's what you got to do.
Because there really isn't much you can do there. But yeah.
Again, Mr. Mancode coming in very dominantly. It looked like for a while that Wheels was looking dominant. Looks like he's starting to make some adjustments now.
Yep.
And now the question arises: are we going to see a Gargos?
I don't know.
I don't think at this point that Fulgor is working as well as maybe Wheels is hoping.
Nope. You never know. He might stick to his guns, keep it up. If he goes Gargos, though.
No, he's choosing to stick with Fulgor. So, interesting decision.
This is probably just a Fulgor tournament for him.
Yeah.
Give him a spin. Yeah. Mancode right now looking very strong, though.
And Spirit Slash able to just crush Fulgor's projectiles. With the DP, get out of pressure. Mancode's already got Wheels in the corner.
Yep. Ooh, nice. Tricky.
Try to get out, but putting him, looks like right back in. No punish that time. It looked like he had it, but a little bit late.
Ooh, nice.
All right, back to the wall again. Very difficult spot. Oh, just popped him up with the slight delay to the Yanryo zone. That was brilliant.
Very nice. Slowly opening it up. Chipping away at this health.
And be very mindful of that shadow counter. Well, not anymore now that Wheels uses bar up. Again, very difficult meter to manage with Fulgor with the reactor gauge. It's the most powerful meter, but you don't get your resources quick. Now having to mind the threat of the hands. Inching ever closer. Nice call out.
Nice. Very well done. Hands up.
Away. Yep. Hands are over.
Time for hands is over.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
locked out. This is gonna be a bar.
And just like that, we're all tied up.
Yep.
Nice jump in from Mr. Manco, but doesn't get much off it. He could have gotten a bit more.
Yep.
Manco
Nice.
being mindful of the fact that Wheels can shadow counter right now. Has to respect that option.
Very
Level
nice.
4 ender. Knockdown. What's the mix? Take cross up. Ooh, went for the bluff.
Interesting. Going for the bluff there.
As a corner, what's for breakfast? Cross up low. I like it.
So below. Going for that. Would be a good amount. Locked down.
To the wall, and then that'll do it. All right,
Yeah.
set to life. We've got a set.
Yep.
Yeah. Now we're seeing that there's a reason why he's stuck with Fuller. He's going to make this work.
Yep. That bluff was a huge risk there, though, by Madcode.
Yeah,
That
definitely.
really cost him the game there.
Mm-hmm.
We've been seeing a lot of those just flying out there bluffs. Just call them, try to call them out when in reality you could just keep the mix going.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
we've been seeing that, and it's a risk that sometimes I can see why you take it, but in that situation I'm not sure if you should.
Yeah. Well, and again, that's all plays to the mind game of KI, because in this game, this is why we love it. It's always a constant interaction. Like, even if you're being comboed, you always potentially have the answer to get out of things. So it's things you learn to think about, especially at a higher level, on what risks you can and can't take.
Yep. Really makes you think.
Mm-hmm. In a way, it's like playing poker. You just have to. You're not going to know everything, but you just have to assess your risk carefully. And Wheels again changing to that long range, just wanting to play the zone game, make Mr. Mancode work for things.
Yep.
Knockdown, what's the mix? Good blocks by Wheels. DP's out of there. Again, Mancode not wanting to let him out of the corner.
Yep.
Good break. That's going to be a safe shadow on Ryozan.
Okay, nice DP there. Take it out. Back, where's the
Nice,
mix?
there we go. There's
Out.
for punish, but broke out of it. Nice, good
Ooh.
DP. Stuffs the shadow on air on Ryozan. Nice. And now he's in a dangerous spot. Yep, there's the hands.
Hands point.
Yep.
Down.
Manco a chance to be dirty here. Good blocks. And just converting again off the crouching medium kick.
Nice. Well done. There's a slight lead here. Charline is going to be held.
Nice, and the whip. Again,
Nice.
Mancode has been quick to those breaks. If he's not careful, he's going to get called for it. Yep.
Nah.
Oh, that'll work. Just get tagged.
Zone him out. Nice conversion there. Calls the DP out. Doesn't get much off of it.
I mean, really hard to convert off that one when you got the air hit like that.
Yeah.
Nice. Knockdown, throw. What's for breakfast? What's the mix? Nothing. He's going to just call it on the whip. Very smart by Wheels. And again, Mancode showing no fear, not caring about being counterbroke. He's been breaking right away. And we've got hands again. Catching these hands.
Oh,
And the overhead.
that should be it.
Yep.
Round. Yep. Up 2-1. Very, very strong.
Very nice.
Definitely really got to hand it to him. He's got those instinct setups really well, honestly.
Real
Gotta
punny hours, just saying.
Yeah, very much so. Very, very much so.
All right. So now coming down potentially to the final game here. Mr. Mancode up 2 games over Wheels. If he wins this, that'll be tournament point.
Yeah, I think Wheels is probably gonna stick with Fulgor, honestly.
At this point, well, I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, he's certainly been sticking to it, and he is going to stick to it. I mean, I'm surprised again that he's not bringing Gargos out at this point, because traditionally that's been his go-to, and he's been very, very strong with Gargos. But he's been making Fulgor work for the vast majority of this bracket. Like the only one that's effectively given him a real significant trouble is Mr. Mancode.
Yeah. But yeah, this could be the set right here and the tournament point.
So here we go. And again, shouts to the Agano stage here. I love this stage.
Oh yeah, this is an awesome stage.
Okay. Blocked by Wheels, just being patient.
Nice. Okay. Very, very careful here.
Nice setup. Nice, the fake out with the low lasers. Good mind games, overheads.
Ooh, getting mixed. No
Nice.
break or fake cross up.
Again, what do we got?
Nice.
Daggers, all right. Knockdown. Yep, making those hands work.
Set up.
Catching him yet again.
Round of applause.
Finally, we get a break.
Break. Just going out swinging. Going out swinging again.
Oh,
Going out
just calling out back at. Like he is, Mancode has not been giving Wheels a chance to breathe at all.
No, not at all.
Nice.
This
Going potentially tournament point now for Mr. Mancode. Nice use of the Spirit Orb.
very, very nice. Get a lot off of this.
Down, what's the setup? Nothing. Just
Ooh, I like the weight. That was very good patience there, and just swinging.
Nice. Just no mix-up.
The no mix-up.
Caught him low.
Ooh.
A little bit more. Break. One last chance.
Yep.
What's it gonna be?
By one thing.
Wilson's got to have a plan. Ooh. All right.
Oh, yeah, he's trying to do the. He's trying to do the thing.
Catching him just out of point blank. That was sick.
That was very nice.
Shoutouts to rollback.
Nice.
Back. All right. All right. He's sitting on a very dangerous meter right now. This is not over by any stretch.
Oh, it's over.
It's a commentator's curse. I didn't want to be that guy, but unfortunately I am.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like that. Yeah, man.
Shoutouts to Wheels, though, for the very strong showing. Mancode tonight is your low kick KI champion. Congratulations. You'll be deciding where that money goes for charity. And to those of you who tune in and watch this, thank you so much for joining us. This has been a very fun night.
Oh, yeah.
Great way to spend Friday. All right, so
what a tournament.
That was definitely like, again, just the nutty plays we've seen tonight, just the amazing conversions. Like, it's been a fun time. Zamadam, I'm hoping we get the chance to talk again here and to do this again. So this is a lot of fun. I'd love to come back.
Yeah, this was a great time. Always a pleasure.
All right, but that said, I'm going to pass it off to NT one more time. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, listening to me talk and talk shop with KI, and hoping you all enjoyed my commentary. So you all have a good rest of your Friday and a good weekend if I don't talk to you on Twitter or whatnot. And again, shouts to Low Kick for letting me commentate tonight. You guys are awesome. So I'm going to peace out here.
Yeah, seriously. Thanks, guys. Awesome job. Awesome tournament. Everyone who played, great job. Seriously, this is a really, really good tournament. Everyone here is very talented. So thanks again for tuning in.